You're right there, guys. How you doing? It's Speed here. You're right there, guys. How you doing? It's Speed here. You're right there, guys. How you... Yeah, today I'm doing Salmon Run with my mate Subspace King. If you want to join, make sure to send me a friend request or Subspace. And we'll try and get you in. I'm hoping that's the echo fixed. Hey Raz, hey Speedy, hey Yoshi Flash, how you all doing? SpeedInkling, welcome, how you doing? Connor, welcome, how you doing? Agent JAA, how you doing, buddy? So yeah, we're doing Salmon today, but we might switch over to viewer battles later. Yoshi Flash, sure, anyone's welcome to play. Why is there always so many bleeding Among Us posts in this place? Anyway. Netherlands, well, everyone's entitled to love who they like. But yeah, anyone in the chat's welcome to join. You just need to send me a friend request and we'll get you in. You got to B rank, nice. I know Subspace is currently in the progress of getting to X rank. So I had to quickly get something. Hey Titus, how you doing?
Let's try that again. Woo!
We do. Subspace, you're not showing up on my in the mode.
Yeah. I say, yeah, I was taking friend requests and it kicked me out of the room for some stupid reason.
All right.
I say, but I opened it again, same password.
All right.
I sent to you. But there's the man himself. Can you guys hear Speed fine? Just want to ask the people of my chat if you can hear him okay. From that little bit.
And can people on my end hear Subspace saying okay?
Hello, viewers of Speed. I have your chat. Oh, I have your chat on the side, so I can add it. Sounds delicious, Puppy Buns. I hope you have a really good lunch. People in my chat said they could hear you, well, at least Aquatic does.
Titus is saying in my chat, yeah, we can hear us. Alright, guys.
Alrighty, here's the passcode, and I will pin that real quick. Just so people in my chat can keep it, and we don't lose it.
Everyone will get games, it will...
Yep,
Everyone will get games, don't worry.
I just posted the code in your chat. I'm gonna need you to pin that for me. Or we might need to post it again and again in your chat. I just posted the code in your chat. Just so we keep it. We might get kicked out when we take friend requests, but as long as one of us stays in the room, we should be good.
Oh yeah.
I particularly suggested we did Samurai today because it's all random weapons, and I love the all random weapons.
Yeah, I love that. I love it even more when it's all the rare ones.
I think we got that next month? I don't know for sure. Wow, lovely. I start with an E-leader.
I got the camera, it's the Grisco Slosher, interesting.
Oh no, the Grisco Slosher. Oh, I see him. One thing I do like about this, I can snipe from far away and one-shot a lot of the bosses.
That's probably the best part of the E-leader.
In this mode,
One shot's nearly every boss.
I, for some strange reason, thought the Grisco Slosher was the X-Slosher for a second there. Do look alike.
I think the Grisco Slosher is based on the washing machine weapon.
That's the sloshing machine, if I say so. Slosher's more based off of a furnace.
Yeah.
Hello.
I wonder if we'll get to Hazard Max today.
Possible. I did get a Hazard level max on a stream before. It's just not easy to grind for it. It does take a while to
I've
get
had 3 Hazard Max and I've lost on the second round each time.
Ouch. I did win a Hazard level max before. It's very tedious. There it is.
Yeah. I've never beaten a Hazard Max.
It does get satisfying the moment you do see that. Wave 3 cleared. Don't remember the last time we did a one-on-one collab like this was. I think it's been a couple of years now.
I think that the last time we did a one-on-one was yeah, I think it was September of 2019 because that's when I did you were my first collabor.
Yeah, I do remember that. I got another charge. You're seriously?
It's a shame this isn't Tower Control. I got Clash Blaster.
We have a roller.
Yeah, every other time we've been with Vibrant and or Hyper.
And we've been with other people in the past. Aside from that first one. We had Epi, and we're gonna have somebody else next week. You guys got that, thank you. Oh, I see you down here. I think... And you obviously weren't at my, ranked stream last night, but I made a massive leap in ranked. I jumped all the way to the rank before S and Rainmaker. I'm like, are you serious? I made a massive jump from S to S plus 9.
Wait, you went from S plus to S plus 9?
From regular S to S plus 9. In one go, I'm like, how?
How? How's that possible?
I'm like, how? I'm still surprised by that.
You must have been on one heck of a run.
Seems like I then again was on a pretty big winning streak for a while, so I think that had to contribute towards it.
Yeah, if you got a really huge winning streak, that will go in your favor.
Okay, got rid of you.
Those things are causing issues.
Yeah, those stingers are causing some problems. I don't know why, but ever since the first Splatoon 3 trailer, it feels wrong to kill a small fry because of little buddy.
I've never actually thought, yeah, now that's the first time I've ever thought about that now that I'm playing Salmon Run.
But I'm like,
it'll be interesting. It doesn't look like Salmon Run's going to be returning in Splatoon 3.
I don't think it will, but I think we'll get something as a substitute. I still hold this theory that Mr. Grizz, the bear statue, is going to play some kind of role in the single-player campaign. I got this feeling. I got the Clash Blaster.
Hey, you just thought, oh, it's going dark.
And we got 2 Grisco sloshers.
Oh, wow.
Toy growers.
Oh, it's the growlers.
Yeah, it's not as bad if it's the growers.
It used to cause me a lot of problems, but when they increased it to 5 eggs drop, it hasn't been a problem since.
I definitely remember it being a problem back in the day. It's like, I need to kill all these growers. They're not dropping enough eggs.
Yeah, once they increased it to 5, my issues with the growers ran out.
Yeah.
That's one of the easiest.
It's one of the easiest. The one I still find the most tedious is the one where the salmoners are rushing after you like they're zombies.
I don't think I've ever had a game where I haven't had at least 1 death in that round. Getting the eggs isn't a problem, it's actually surviving in that round.
Yeah, the issue with that is just living.
Yeah.
Crap, I'm loading.
Speaking of living, we just need to do that to survive this round.
Oh! Right as 3 of us are dead.
Where are you guys? I can't...
I'm on the other side of this thing.
The grills are in the way of my shots.
You saved one of our friends.
I might forget someone.
Yeah, you saved our one friend who saved the rest of us.
Okay, let's not get... They're both after me now.
You could be more rude, small fry. What's up, Tiger Art? How you doing, buddy? I think we brought this up before when I came on stream about how we were feeling about the Animal Crossing Direct, and it comes out November 5th. That's not too far of a wait from now, like 3 weeks.
Bonfire night.
Like 3.
Hey, we got started off with a win, so that's cool.
Yeah, we start
I
off
will
on
be
a
streaming. I'm coming back to Animal Crossing when that update comes out.
I'm like, ladies and gentlemen, Animal Crossing's back on the Subspace King channel. Of November.
I think it's coming back on a lot of people's channel.
Yeah. It's just, well, unless you're one of those fake Animal Crossing YouTubers like Koromora, for example.
She's gonna be an Animal Crossing tuber for a long time to come, I'd imagine.
Oh, I believe it. And this update was just like a blessing in disguise.
Well, there's a spot open if anyone wants it.
Our viewers are,
are we resetting every game?
Yeah, I think our viewers are just rotating every, I think our viewers are rotating every match we do, so more people get in. I think that's what they're doing.
That's fine by me.
I know you usually...
if you win the last game, guys, hop on in.
Let us know when you send either of us a friend request. As long as one of us stays in the room, we should be okay. Coffee buns, it's spiky. Done this in a while?
I'm doing good, T.S. How are you?
Oh, no worries, Puffy. No worries. There's no worries about being good or bad, and... Hey, I'm here.
We're just here to have fun.
That's all the purpose of these streams, right?
Yeah.
Unless you're playing, like, solo queue ranked, and you're like, okay, I gotta see what I can do to win. But I'm not in a ranked mentality right now. That was last night.
I never really focused that much on rank.
Sure. And it's not for everybody.
Problem I had rank, you're too reliant on good teammates.
Can be a tricky part.
Based on what I found.
Sometimes teammates do play a role into it. That's helped me, in a way, learn about the stuff I use and the modes and all that. Like, I'm wondering if we're gonna... Oh, sorry.
Oh, sorry, you can go first.
Makes me wonder if we're gonna get a new ranked mode in Splatoon 3, like Clan Blitz is the new ranked mode in Splatoon 2.
We might do.
I'm just wondering if we'll get...
Sounds as a fun one.
I know for a fact we're gonna get Bladstone's Tower Control and Rainmaker back, the 3 OG modes from the first Splatoon. I'm just wondering if we're gonna get something involving the 8-ball next game. Oh gosh, that would be chaotic, the 8-ball mode.
At one point, there was rumors going around that there was actually code found in the game for an 8-ball ranked mode.
Would have been interesting. But I was just like, I mean, the 8-ball did appear in Octo expansion, so It felt like an missed opportunity to put it into code just for the Octo expansion.
Yeah, well, the Octo expansion has definitely changed the Splatoon series forever.
Honestly has. Not just for making the Octolings playable when you finish it.
Yeah.
And I'm glad I did that, because I'm really the only one out of the little group here that is really an Octoling that I could think of.
Well, even before the Octo expansion, I was SpeedInkling.
True, and you decide to stick to to an Inkling after that. Hey,
If I wanted to go an Octoling, I'd be SpeedOctoling right now.
Wow. You still play through the Octo expansion, I take.
Oh yeah, I did.
I have a Tenta,
I've
just played.
I've beaten every.
I've
beaten every level in Octo expansion.
Even Inner Agent 3.
Yep.
That fight was tricky. I'll
I've
say
beaten
that
it twice. I've beaten it twice, and I don't think I'll be beating it again.
It's hard. I've just watched another streamer spend like 3.5 hours fighting Inner Agent 3 on sticks. I'm like, how can you do this with sticks? But he managed to do it. After 3.5 hours, he beat Inner Agent 3 with stick control.
I bet he must have felt the amount of satisfaction he must have felt when he got the final hit.
And getting that golden toothpick was the best. Was the icing on the cake for that part. I still remember back in the day watching streamers struggle to fight Inner Agent 3.
Thing is, VJ, you're basically fighting a competitive player almost.
It feels like it. That has like felt like a bazillion loads of main power up and whatnot, and for its specials.
Yeah, some
like,
people described it as a Splatoon hacker.
I could see why people would think that about Inner Agent 3.
I mean, actually, that's a pretty good way of putting it, actually. I think you basically were fighting a Splatoon 2 hacker.
Seeing that Inner Agent beat an Inner Agent 3 thing when the screen turned all white was very satisfying for a lot of people.
41 eggs, wow.
That's... Oh yeah, 41 eggs.
That's pretty good.
That was really good. Hey, Neon! Oh, I got the Grisco Slosher.
Rip. The Grisco Slosher is good for one-shotting some of the boss summoners, but aside from that, it's kind of not good.
It's not really the greatest. Just gotta see where they're all coming from.
I prefer the Grisco Prowler or the Grisco Blaster.
I like all the other Grisco weapons. Like, heck, I even like the Grisco Charger more than the Grisco Slosher.
Grisco Charge is good, but it's just not as good as the Prowler and the Blaster.
Right. It's just like a Bamboozler on steroids, is what I see the Grisco Charger
It's
as.
a Bamboozler, but it's actually good.
And you run out of ink a little too quickly with the Grisco Charger if you're not too careful.
Well, the fire rate on that Charger is ridiculous.
Dear, I almost ran into that explosion.
Oh, I got exploded. I don't know how I managed to avoid the first one.
You'll need to beat Inner Agent 3, someone in my chat just said. It takes practice, but you'll beat him.
The thing is, every special has a weakness you can exploit. You have to use that.
Yep. It did bring, but I didn't think
well, instead of Agent 3 is a nightmare, phase 1 and 4 are actually really easy.
Yeah, it's not that bad. I find the bubble phase not that difficult either. Just go around the bubbles and you'll be okay.
With it.
Still, I honestly think the worst phase is...
It's phase 3 and 5 I have the problems with.
At phase 3, I think is the worst one. The triple splashdown one's not that tedious. You just gotta like run around a box, and then the splashdown won't reach you. I kind of accept that's like if you have a broken shield, there's an outbound chasing, you're as good as dead.
I mean, yeah, if your armor broke, you were like, there was about a 90% chance you were dead. Hey, let's go!
It's victory.
Yeah, TS, as soon as the lobby opens up for you, you can come straight in.
You can come straight in as soon as the lobby opens up. We're taking turns of rotating between everyone. The green squid! Be interactive because you have 100% auto expansion. I think the funny part was like, the streamer I was referring to was in a collab with Derpy not too long ago. And he was like, and then he's like, I beat Iteration being like, okay, prove it with the golden toothpick, and he could not find it. So he's like, Suspicious, this is your fault. I'm like, what? I want you to show proof with wearing the golden toothpick. And then he goes in auto expansion, he's like, never beat Aner Agent 3. So in a way, I told him to go beat Aner Agent 3. He did it anyway.
Yeah, I'm accepting friend request, Fries. Did I get one? No, I don't have one.
Mr. Dominguez, welcome. Actually, let me check friend request real quick. I might have gotten one. Okay, I did get one. Hopefully, it does not kick me out. If it kicks me out, I'm gonna get back in as fast as I can.
It kicked you out.
Not too surprised. It does this every time I take a friend request, so now you're the one in charge of the room.
Everyone takes up the last spot. I'm resetting the room.
Gotta find yours. Here we go. I found you.
I meant what I said. Oh, I left the room because someone else joined. Yeah, we're gonna need to redo the room so space.
Okay, I just saw that. I mean, we can use the same passcode. I don't mind who's in charge of it. Keep it the same passcode for simplicity. I'll just make sure you get in before everybody else does.
Said a communication error occurred. That's odd.
That's odd. How did that happen? I predicted my super bonus rather perfectly. And really, the only time I do Salmon Run on stream anymore is if we get all random, if we get a wildcard rotation like this one.
Hey, fun stuff. How you doing? Hey, I'm in.
Hey, as long as you got in the room.
Why are we seeing Rickroll in the chat, guys?
Okay, yeah, these are new people. I was just double checking. You're too bad I'm too slow. As long as everybody's taking a turn, it's all good.
I think people on your end are getting faster than people on my end.
Well, I guess it's because the code is pinned in my side. I guess that's probably part of why.
Oh. Yeah, I forgot to pin your code.
Did you need me to post it again? Hey, I got a spotlight! We're guaranteed to make it. Actually, let me put it in the chat.
Hey! Oh, we both got splatlings then.
Okay, there you go. I was just about to put it in the chat again, but you just did it. And pinned it. I was gonna suggest you pin it real quick, but you beat me to it. Oh, they're over there. It's like, but you got a ballpoint. I have the mini.
Ow.
Oh, no, no, no. Still holding on to a theory about Splatoon 3 that Game's gonna make us think DJ Octavio's the final boss. But then once we beat him, it turns out it's like, oh, you were not at the end of the game after all. And it turns out it's like, it's Mr. Grizz or something like that.
Well, it's already been confirmed DJ Octavio is returning, right? We've had a disconnect.
Yeah. So, and the mode is called Return of the Mammalians, and which is mammals, and bears are mammals, which is what Mr. Grizz is based off of the bear statue. That's just why I think Mr. Grizz is gonna...
raises the possibility, doesn't it?
Yeah, so that's just why I think that's gonna be the case.
Like I said, we know DJ Octavio is coming back.
And we did see DJ Octavio in the trailer. Something else say? I know I brought this up a little bit back, but I couldn't find Pearl Marina anywhere in the trailer, yet Callie Marie both show up in really good spots in the trailer. As long as we live.
As long as we can survive, if we can just get, if I can get you revived through it, we're fine.
I was just trying to
run. Tight there.
I was trying to run and revive you guys between these two.
Yeah. High tide with a disconnect is not a good combination. Oh, it's that's going knocked up.
Oh, you got the discount. Grizzkill Slosher. Some other shit.
Mothership. Where's the...
She's over
that's
here.
Not too bad.
Yeah, she's over there on that side. I don't know which of us has a stingray to shoot her down easier. She's coming to the basket.
Yeah, Tias, we will get you in at some point, don't worry.
Make sure everybody has a chance to get in the lobbies. announcing the next Fest theme tomorrow. It was supposed to be today, but we ran a little tight on time, so it'll be up tomorrow.
I'll keep an eye out for that.
Don't feel bad you missed a special to do your special one in August. Don't feel bad about that.
I won't worry about it.
Hey,
It sounds like you were able to get other streamers in anyway to cover for me.
yeah, we were able to get a lot of streamers from the backup, especially the new guy that helped us out. He made a lot of matches contributed, and I'm very grateful for his help.
Was that Jack
Jacko-Jin? Yeah, he really helped out the Fest a lot. He was like the savior in disguise for those. It was just me and Vibrant on day 2 otherwise, and then Jacko-Jin comes out, does a 4-hour stream, and makes a lot of matches contribute. I'm like, thank you for coming out of nowhere and helping us.
I don't know much about Jackie then, but he seems like a cool lad.
He is a cool guy. Well, there you are. Get out of here, mothership.
Just hold on.
Trying to get.
There we go.
Yeah, I was trying to chase a mothership out. Samurai gets a lot harder when you're short a player. Basic at the basic. Splatter Shot Junior. Gosh.
High tide again, lovely.
Oh gosh, we're in high tide. Lovely. Oh no.
I got that scrapper under control.
Yeah. Here to set up a gridlock over there with all those race car things down there.
How on earth did I not get splatted there?
I have no idea how I lived that with a bunch of those chunk and intensive missiles on me. And like, how did I live that?
Yeah, our infants are going to go from splatting loads of those little things to having a pet one.
Yeah. And the little buddy is...
I mean, the fact that you have a salmon in all has got to play a part in something.
There's gotta be... I'm like, oh dear. Well, I just...
damn.
I was about to say... Let me save you guys, but no, eel comes out of the way and bites me in the behind. I'm like, ow!
At least we got to the 3rd wave.
It's a 3rd wave with the disconnect. I'll call that a plus on our part.
As long as we can... Well, 3rd wave you don't get punished, so... Manageable.
Like, Zach, yeah, either way, we still made wave 3. So I'll call it a plus.
Tiger Art! Don't worry about it, it happens. Guys, on my end, it's 1027. You need to hurry up.
There's no harm done. If you disconnect, there's no harm done. It happens to everybody. $20 a year will soon to be $50 a year. If you decide to go for that expansion stuff. Which is...
I'm definitely getting the Animal Crossing DLC. I'm not sure if that money is worth... I'm not sure if the N64 is worth $50 when the only game I'm actually fussed about is the Paper Mario.
And that's not even in the starting lineup.
I actually have it on Wii U eShop. I'll just re-download it and replay through it there.
I have it on the Wii eShop, on my Wii eShop. Like, I'd be convinced if they added like Game Boy Advance, Game Boy Color, and GameCube games. If we do GameCube games, like, please put 1,000 Year Door in there. We do GameCube.
Oh, I love 1,000 Year Door. It's my favorite game on the system.
It's like one of my favorite. It's like in my top 10 games of all time. That's how good 1,000 Year Door is.
I'd put it in my top 10 favorite Mario games.
I think I remember that.
That list is outdated.
Because when was that list done?
It was actually done before I met you, I believe.
Wow, so it's been over 2 years.
Yeah, I made it in February 2019. It's outdated. It was before Mario Maker 2 came out.
Yeah, and I definitely remember at one point you said Mario Maker 2 was your favorite game on the Switch, and like...
That was when I was starting to get a bit bored of Splatoon 2, but Splatoon 1's back at number 1 now.
Yeah, Splatoon's back at the top spot.
I think I just needed a break.
Everybody just go through a bit of a burnout in Splatoon at some point. We all go through that.
Happy with the game before Splatoon 2 became a favourite as well. Sometimes you just need a break even from your favourites.
Exactly. Like there was a point earlier this year I took like a month or so off of streaming Splatoon because I needed a break from the game. And I'm back into it and loving it. At just as much as ever, if not more.
Yeah. I hate the stingers.
I hate that I have a decent amount of ink in my tank, and I was like, you're lying. Like, why? I'm like, why? I have a decent amount of tank in my ink in my tank, but it's because the Briscoe launcher takes like a third of your tank for one shot or something like that. Which is ludicrous.
We've squeezed through.
Yeah, we pulled through that one.
The Hydra splatting does not work when you're surrounded.
It really does not. Oh, Luna Blaster.
I got the end zap, I'll take that.
Yo, I see him. Just really glad of this Splatoon series. It changed a lot of our lives for the better. If not for Splatoon, I wouldn't be here with you guys. I wouldn't be here with anybody right now.
If I'd never given the Splatoon series a chance, I wouldn't have met you, Vibrant. I actually wouldn't have met anyone because Splatoon 2 was the game that encouraged me to stream. So even my friends who aren't Splatooners wouldn't have met them either, most likely.
Right.
I mean, I might have still ended up going streaming, but
Probably.
I'd have probably been a Mario channel if I hadn't got to Splatoon.
If it weren't for Splatoon, if not for Splatoon, I would have probably been like just a Smash channel. Boy, that would have been a boring life.
Well, you got Sora coming out soon, so.
Oh, yes, Sora does come out in a couple of days. I still remember my reaction to that very, very well.
I can remember you shouting very loud.
As they, even after that ended, my parents came over and was like, "Are you okay?" I'm like, "Yes, I'm just so happy right now." They were concerned because I never screamed that loud.
I've never seen you screaming that loudly.
It was just like Sora's my dream character, and to see him in Smash after all these years, it was a dream come true.
I have a feeling they deliberately left Sora to last.
It's kind of fitting because that's Disney's slogan, make your dreams come true. Part of Disney.
Yeah.
Eh.
It's just annoying Sora comes out on a Monday because I can't really stream on Mondays.
Yeah, that's unfortunate.
It's like the worst day of the week. If it was a Friday, I'm like, okay, I'll just stream it the following day. But no, it's Monday.
It's probably going to be Monday evening, so probably Tuesday morning for you in Europe. If I were to make a guess. That's just my guess. It's like they said.
Yeah, if it's late evening for you guys, it'll be early morning for me.
Yeah, it's because like they said November 5th for the Animal Crossing update, and like it's probably going to be the evening of the 4th because they're talking about the update for Japan's time zone, which will be first thing in the morning for them. I think they're going to time the update for like first thing in the morning on Tuesday for Japan. Probably overnight Monday to Tuesday for you is my guess. I hope I'm wrong, but that's just a guess.
Well, like I said, Animal Crossing will be coming back to not just our channels, probably a lot of people's channels.
And a lot of people. And like I know that was Vibrant's thing for a while, and he just stopped playing it aside from like doing his dailies.
That was dumb of me.
I was just like, I applaud you for sticking with the game for that long, Vibrant.
The problem I had with Animal Crossing is that it got boring. I'll be back with you in a minute. Ow. The problem I had with Animal Crossing, it ran out of content, I just got bored. Where's that last? Yeah, but this is gonna be a tight finish. Nah, we're dead.
I don't know how we're gonna do this if we win. There's no problem.
Nah.
We just kept on dying.
We just got bombarded by the end. There was nothing we could do.
There was not much we could do. And again, at least wave 3.
Wait, dying in wave 3 isn't the end of the world.
Saying, you're right, it was wave 3 at least, so it's not the end of the world.
Hey, Puffy Bangs, how you doing?
Yeah, Puffy's on my chat. Puffy's part of my chat. Joined when I did the collab with Alpha. That was honestly one of the best collabs I've done in a very long time, the one I did with Alpha. I still remember it, how it all went. It was just so good.
Yeah. I'm considering asking more people for one-on-one collabs, and Alpha is one person I'm considering.
Alpha's a really chill guy. I mean,
both you and Hyper gave a positive review.
I don't think that Japanese person has swapped.
Yeah, I don't know what that name translates into, but can you move out? Because I've got quite a few people in my chat who are wanting to join.
Actually, thinking about it, why don't you make the room? So we can get your people
Alright, I'll make the room.
That's just an idea, and I'll join you that way. It's just so we can get people on your side in. Oh, I didn't realize Vic was doing Salmon Run, but then I guess she's probably streaming it today.
She often likes streaming Splatoon 2 stuff.
Yes, she does. I was just like, oh wait, duh. It's a wildcard rotation. I doubt that she was doing Salmon Run today. I just blanked out on that. I was like, oh duh. What am I doing? She's doing the same thing we are. My bad.
I've sent you, I DM'd you the password.
Okie doke. So it's just so they'll get your viewers a chance to get in.
My viewers will recognize the password. In you come, guys.
Yeah, just
Aquatic.
Yeah, I just want to make sure your viewers get a chance in the games too. I know my because I know my viewers can be a little fast.
Let's go.
No, except I'm with you, Speedy. I recognized all the characters that were DLC in Smash, except for Kazi. I was like, who's this guy? When he was revealed at E3. I definitely gave Persona a try thanks to Joker and Smash and fell in love with the game. Not sure if it's something I'd stream again because the game is ridiculously long.
What, Persona?
Persona. I was like, I enjoyed it, but I don't think I want to stream it 400-hour game again.
I'm not usually the biggest fan of games that take hundreds of hours to beat.
It's fair. It's like, I know Kingdom Hearts is like, it took me about 40-50 hours for the main game, but I was really intrigued and kept going with it.
I am interested in trying Kingdom Hearts 3 because, like I said, I enjoyed Hyrule Warriors, so I want to try and get into more hack and slashes.
It's a fun game. The only downside is the music can be copyrighted.
I don't know if Kingdom Hearts is a game I would stream. Normally games blind I would prefer to play off stream.
What
I wouldn't want is to play a new game, find it disappointing, and leads to a dull stream.
Exactly.
Not enjoyable stream.
Exactly. And if you're playing through a game blind and it's been out for a while, people may backseat, and it's not fun. People try to backseat you. Like I want to make sure people do not do that when I'm playing through Breath of the Wild. I'm like, do not backseat me. I want to do this at my own pace.
Well, the whole point of Breath of the Wild is you have the freedom to do what you see fit.
Exactly. It's like, the world is your oyster when it comes to that game.
How are you finding Breath of the Wild?
Really enjoying it so far. It was very slow until I got off the plateau, but I'm like, now that I can go anywhere, wherever, never. I'm like, oh, I see this tiny little island in the distance. I want to go and see what it is. On the way there, ooh, there's this mountain I can climb. I want to climb to the top and see what I can see. See something else on top of the mountain. It's like, going to one little island has been eventually delayed because to see all this other stuff I want to take a look at along the way.
Well, yeah, Breath of the Wild, the whole point of Breath of the Wild, you do as you please.
I mean,
I got the Squiffer.
I got the... How many? I keep getting the slosher. I still remember we tried to do the last Wildcard Briscoe together, but something, either you fell sick or something happened to your internet at the time, I forget which. And we had,
yeah, I was ill, so we were going to do this last month, I fell ill.
Yeah. And I still wound up doing it on my own. Had a blast, but I'm glad we were able to do it this time.
Illness can be a pain at times.
Honestly can be.
Hey, we're doing it now.
Better late than never. Dear, oh dear.
The Nintendo Switch Online app on its own is fair enough. I mean, getting to play like Splatoon 2 and Mario Kart 8 Deluxe Online is a lot of fun.
Right.
But I'm not sure about the...
Now that I think about it, the phone app only does Splatoon, Smash, Animal Crossing. And okay, voice chat and Mario Kart, but like that's really it for the phone app. Like,
because the phone app's kind of redundant because of Discord.
Exactly. It's like Skype is better than the phone app, and that's saying something. I think. And they actually discontinued the online launches with back in July.
Wait, did they?
Then again, I was like, who used this feature? I saw the list, I was like, who used this feature?
I didn't even know they disconnected it in July.
Well, it was not something people were mourning over.
Hey, Speedy, how you doing?
Banjo, Min, Steve, Kazi, and Sordor characters I recognized before they got into Smash. Fair. I mean, I knew of a lot of characters, but the ones that really got to learn of because of Smash were like, Joker, I'm thinking it's first the DLC, the Dragon Quest hero. Well, then again, they give a new hero every single Dragon Quest game. It's kind of...
I didn't even, when it was first revealed to be hero, I didn't even know who it was. Also, because I recognized the song from Fortune Street that I was able to work out it was Dragon Quest.
I remember that game! And I was just like, once I saw it on my horse, I'm like, this is Dragon Quest, isn't it? I think the second, I think the most...
It wasn't until I heard the song and saw the slides, then I realized it was Dragon Quest. Thanks for that, Mario Wolf.
Yeah. I still remember, I was with my brother was going bonkers when they revealed Banjo for Smash. He was like, he was like how I was with Sora when they announced Banjo.
I think Hero got overshadowed by Banjo.
Right, I know. Well, Dragon Quest is huge in Japan. So in Japan, Dragon Quest
is more aimed at Japan.
That's what I just said. Dragon Quest,
fair enough.
Yeah, Dragon Quest is more known in Japan. So the Japanese were losing their minds over the Dragon Quest hero, whereas the West was losing their minds over Banjo.
Hero to Japan was basically us to Banjo.
Much. I mean, even if I didn't really mind Banjo personally, I was still very excited for the fans and all that to get the character they wanted.
Every character has its fans.
Right.
A lot of people went mental when Steve was revealed.
Yeah, there were people happy when Steve was revealed. Technically, even people when Violet was revealed, even though a lot of us didn't care at the time. We were, in general, not too happy
Violet
because it was a Fire Emblem character.
Got the I think Violet got the weakest reception. I
right.
could be wrong.
Like, another character I never heard of before they got in Smash was Peter. It's like, who's this guy? But then again, not many people played Fatal Fury before.
Hey, Hyper Tiger, how you doing, buddy?
What's up, Pepper? Steve was mind-blowing. Yeah, I was just like, my gosh, they actually did it. Oh, wait, I remember the second trailer, my second most hyped trailer was for Sephiroth. I completely forgot about Sephiroth. How could I forget about Sephiroth?
Sephiroth was probably the most surprising reveal. Because at least with Steve, he was a very popular request.
I was like, it was bound to happen eventually. But I was like losing my mind with Sephiroth because I played Final Fantasy VII as a kid, and I recognized that song of his anywhere.
That's how I actually didn't see I actually already knew it. I didn't see the trailer live, so I already knew it was Sephiroth. But when I watched the trailer, I would have realized it was Sephiroth once his theme started playing.
Yeah, once the song started. This theme song's so pretty like.
And 1821, I think you've played a few games, if I'm correct.
I think so. I know it's Speedy's first game, so we'll let Speedy stay.
Yeah, so Angel 21, can you back out, please?
Yeah. And then really the character I was like, and for Fighters Pass 2 was really Pirate Mithra. I was like, I'm happy for the Xenoblade fans, but I was just like, on their inclusion in general.
I feel like the third party reps got more hype than the first party.
I was saying, well, the only two first party reps were Min Min and Pirate Mithra. And I was rather happy for Min Min because it was a new franchise getting into Smash. It was
anyone who was a fan
character.
of ARMS would have been happy.
And I was like, when they said it's an ARMS character, it's like, it's got to be either Min Min or Twintelle. And I was happy I was correct on Min Min. And in my short time playing ARMS...
Hey, Yoshi Flash finally got in. Let's go.
Let's go. And in the little time I did play ARMS, Min Min was the character I used. So I was really happy with their inclusion.
I think the problem with ARMS, it got overshadowed by Splatoon 2.
So, I brought this up many times. I feel bad for ARMS because a month after it came out, Splatoon 2 was released and it got so overshadowed. I was like, that was very unfair for ARMS. I think it deserves a second chance to get in the spotlight.
Well, the original ARMS, I don't know how much people play with it. I think a sequel would do ARMS a lot of favors.
I think so. I said in my short time playing ARMS, I used Min Min, so I was really happy with her being the Smash representative from that series.
I don't know. ARMS didn't really capture my interest, but I know it has its fans.
Right. The only time I really played ARMS was the demo. And I was like, it's not for me, but I like it for what it is.
Unfortunately, like most people, I was more interested in Splatoon 2 coming out.
I was just humming in anticipation for Splatoon 2. Like, a lot of people last year were humming in anticipation for Animal Crossing after like 6 months or something like that. I'm glad I picked up Animal Crossing when I did. It was my first game in the series, and I loved it to death. Even had nothing going on for a long time.
The right thing is, I actually got New Leaf earlier this year because I wanted to try another game in the series because I got bored of New Horizons. Once that new update comes in New Horizons, I don't know how much I'll be going back to New Leaf.
From what I see, it's pretty much got bits and pieces from all the other Animal Crossing games. Heck, even the DLC is...
It looks like most of the best parts of New Leaf are coming to New Horizons like that.
And that...
The guy who sings those songs on the boat, I've forgotten his name.
Captain, or whatever that guy's name is, the frog.
Yeah, you know who I mean.
I know who. And the only thing they showed
I'm glad those random characters are going to become permanent shops.
At their permanent shops. And when I was looking at that, I was watching it direct the second time, being like, okay, I time to analyze this thing. Saw that like a lot of the shops on that island that we're going to get growing and developed are stuff for random characters that appear, like Sahara and Kix. So we could like go to Harvest Island and visit them permanently instead of relying on RNG to get them to show up.
Yeah, I think is it Red's becoming a permanent one. If we can get the remaining paintings, we might actually finish up the museum.
I would love that because he's like, I hate Red's RNG. How often he shows up and the RNG of him getting a painting we need and the RNG of him
because of his RNG that I've never completed the art part. I've completed the other parts of the museum.
I got every other part of the museum. I just need the artwork. And every time he shows up, it's stuff I already own or a fake. Gosh, I hate this one. I hate this one. I hate this one. Don't like this.
Like I said earlier, it's almost impossible to not get killed in this one. I don't know how I made that jump, but I'm in trouble here. Ow.
Of the Nintendo 64 games coming to the surface, the one that gets me the most excited to try out is Banjo-Kazooie. I never played the original Banjo-Kazooie.
I was surprised they managed to get that one on.
Yeah, I was surprised considering it's a Microsoft series now. I think
maybe one of the reasons DNS Online is costing so much money, licensing issues.
But wait, but I think that was the only third-party game that I can think of. Like it in the...
Right now, I'm mainly interested in surviving for this round.
And we just need to live.
Hey, Vema, how you doing, buddy? There we go.
Okay, I find it safe at Grace that you can like cling onto a wall and get all the salmon that's stuck in one spot.
Yeah, but then they start jumping with you. Hey, SRBG fan, how you doing? Sorry, my RPG fan, how you doing?
Link and Ancient Calamity so overpowered, especially with the... Oh, I believe it! In my time playing Hyrule Warriors, Link can be a little crazy, especially in the Ancient Calamity one, which is more based off of Breath of the Wild. I did enjoy Ancient Calamity. I never bothered with the DLC for that game like I did in the original. That's thousands of hours of the game right there. I think you like
Ancient Calamity.
It's a prequel
Ancient Calamity can take like...
Yeah. It's a prequel to Breath of the Wild. So it's like what happens before the actual events to Breath of the Wild started. I enjoyed it for what it is. I'm a fan of the Zelda series, so I enjoy a lot of the Zelda games.
I've already played two Zelda games.
That's fair, and I believe Breath of the Wild wanted them and you fell off that rather quickly.
Breath of the Wild just wasn't my thing. Leave it there.
Yeah, so it's not a thing for everybody.
No.
Gotta live. Thinking stingrays after me. Run. I don't know how we're living, but we are.
There you go.
We already broke the quote. I was not paying attention to the count at all. Ouch.
If I could just survive a little longer.
We just need to live.
Let's go. Hey, Ruby, how you doing?
That's a definite GG on our part.
Is Link that overpowered in Age of Calamity?
That's what someone in my chat's saying, and I can kind of see it because the game kind of forces you to use Link for a good chunk of the main story. I like it.
We should level him up fast.
Which is not a surprise on one hand. It's definitely like
as young Link in the original Hyrule Warriors.
I think he was my highest level. I don't remember what his level in the Switch version, but in the Wii version, I got to like a level 120. The cap is level.
In the Sorry, you continue.
I was gonna say the cap level is like 255, but like that is a ridiculously high level cap.
Yeah, I managed to get young Link up to that level so quickly because, like, because you can turn your special into magic. He's so overpowered.
He honestly really is. Hey, John. And no sent us in your chat.
Hey, John, how you doing, buddy?
Oh, do either of us have friend? Let me check real quick if I have friend requests. Okay, I do not.
Nope.
Yeah, I just have to check real quick if they go boop, in and out. It's been a while since Spikey was in, so I'll let him stick around. I saw him in, like, I think the first game, so it's been a little bit.
Yeah.
And Hyrule Wars.
Obviously, with two
streamers, there's a bit more of a variety in there. The only thing I don't like about Salmon Run is only a limitation of 4 people. That's the only thing I don't like about it. It's a really good mode, I think.
I think overall, it's definitely a flawed mode, but I enjoy it overall.
Not every mode is gonna be perfect.
No.
I remember my time streaming the original Hyrule Warriors. I did parts to Age of Calamity. I had a blast playing through the story again on that. And it got me to really enjoy the Wind Waker arc, which was not in the Wii U version of the game, without paid as.
Was it not?
I was saying what was paid DLC in the 3DS. Well, it was in the 3DS version, and I never really bothered with the 3DS version, so I never got to the Wind Waker arc. So that was my first time experiencing it. Wind Waker's like...
I played it on the Switch version. I got the definitive edition.
Yeah, that's fair. And Wind Waker was my first and one of my favorite Zelda games. I think it's right now a little behind Breath of the Wild. Skyward Sword's up there too. But Wind Waker's definitely my top 3 Zelda games.
I was considering Skyward Sword HD, but I never got around to it. I'm not that fussed about it anymore.
Yeah, and there's not many people talking about it anymore. It's like,
It kind of got forgotten very quickly.
10.
Oh, you got a 10 from a gold. Nice.
10 from a goldie. And I already have it on the Wii, so I'm like, hey, I already got the game, and it's pretty decent graphics anyway. I didn't see
Yeah,
too many quality of life.
I was just getting the Wii version instead.
And there's like, and the only quality of life improvements was locked behind the Zelda MMO, which not everybody was able to get. I was lucky to get 2 of them. One of them for my sibling's birthday at the time, and the other one because the store messed up my order and sent it to the wrong address, so they sent me a second one for free, and I wanted to get into one a little later anyway, so I got 2 of them, one for free. So I was like, hey, I'll keep the second one for myself.
It's like, I remember Ocarina, when they played Ocarina of Time 3, I think there was a load of improvements made.
That was... I still need to play the Ocarina of Time Majora's Mask. Part of what I'm gonna want to play, if I do get the expansion, eventually. For now, it's a no. But I like doing Ocarina of Time and Majora's Mask are 2 things I want to give a shot at some point. Oh, they're probably in the back. I don't see them up here. There they are. I see them. Over here.
Yeah, you got him.
Yeah, we got him. The other game in the N64 stuff that definitely excited me to drop to playing again was Kirby 64. That was one of the few Kirby games to play, and I played and I really liked that game. But it's not in the starting lineup either.
No, which is weird. Kirby's one of them Nintendo's main features. I thought Crystal Shards would be one of the starting games.
I was like, well, I'll be darned. Like,
thing is, they're gonna bring it in anyway. Why don't they just bring it in straight away? It would justify the price tag a bit better.
It probably would have justified it a little bit more. Especially with other stuff like Paper Mario, FCO, a game people have been begging for another entry. Come on, Snap, and a couple other things too. The N64 is filled with amazing games, but so out of the starting one, the only one that really excites me is Ocarina of Time, and I'm like, no, I don't want to pay that much money just for one game.
The main game I'm interested in, like I said, is Paper Mario. I'm not paying, like, for the N64 just for one game.
Exactly.
I'm sort of interested in the Mario Tennis, but like I said, that's not enough to get me hooked.
It's gonna have to take a few games to get us interested. And there isn't really anything on the Sega Genesis to really excite me either for what we got.
Because I've got countless amounts of copies of Sonic 2.
Right. Like, I can easily play
Sonic. I think you can get Sega Genesis on the Wii U eShop.
I think so. So I could, and I played...
You definitely could on the Wii Shop.
And I played Sonic 2 quite a few times. My brother has some access to the game, so I can play through him.
Sonic 2 was the very first game I ever loved.
Fair. Oh, it's about the ship again.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, during the subject, I think it said we were getting the Classic Collection on Switch next year anyway, so... I
think so.
I'll just play the Sonic games there.
Yeah, we could just play... could just play the older stuff. Just gotta wait a bit longer for that.
I don't understand why they put Super Mario 64 on the N64's,
thing stuff. If Mario 3D All-Stars exists, and I brought this up last night, I still found physical copies of the game in my store, even though Nintendo quote-unquote discontinued it.
It's not just in second-hand stores, even in, like, in our store. I think it's called GameStop in the US?
Yeah, it's called GameStop in the US.
Yeah, we have a similar shop, I believe, that's just called Game, and even they're selling it.
Yeah, I saw that, like, in one of my local retail stores that's not, like, second-hand games and all that. I'm like, really? It was only one copy of the game, but still, like, I don't think people are willing to go out of their way for Mario 3D All-Stars at this point. It's been over a year.
Anyway, Mario 3D All-Stars will have it by now.
And they added in an update later. Like after I was like, when I was playing that game on the channel, I was like, oh, it's gonna be annoying playing this the Mario Sunshine one without the GameCube. The very week after I finished Mario Sunshine, they add support for the GameCube controller. Like, are you serious? You waited for me to finish Sunshine before you did this.
Ouch.
It's like Nintendo knew when they waited for me to finish.
Yeah. Pretty awesome. Having as lazy as it was, having Sunshine and Galaxy on the Switch is handy. They should have added Galaxy 2 though.
Yeah, that was a big complaint I had about. I saw a lot of people. I was like, why isn't Galaxy 2 part of the collection? I was like, maybe they'll add it later. But no, they never got. I just wound up buying Galaxy 2 on the Wii U eShop.
Don't blame ya.
It was only for $20. So that made me happy. What's up, Riddler? How you doing, buddy? I might play it at some point. It's just a lot of stuff's coming out to keep me away from it. Like, I got Pokemon next month. We're gonna have the new Kirby game does look exciting. I don't know if I'll get it right, but Kirby in the Forgotten Land, that looks really cool. Obviously, Splatoon 3 when that comes out.
2, 3. I don't know if you're still fussed about Mario Party Superstars.
I still have it as a consideration. I just don't know who I'll be playing it with, really. I mean, if
Mario Party Superstars is a definite for me.
Like, I need to see, like, I don't know if Vibrant's getting it. I know a couple of my other friends are getting it. I just think it'll be something I'll be playing in my own time or something. With you guys or something.
Alright, see you later, Ruby. Thank you. Up to you if you want to get it or not.
Right. I mean, I still have it in my list. I just don't know if I'll be playing it, really. With Animal Crossing getting an update, I pretty much got the rest of my year covered between that and Pokemon.
Well, I was trying to get a plan of doing every weekend a Splatoon 2 stream and a Mario Kart 8 Deluxe stream. Animal Crossing has kind of thrown that out of the window.
Oh, definitely. And I was just about to get a collab or two set in November. Animal Crossing threw a wrench in that plan.
By the way, if anyone wants to come in, just feel free.
Yeah, you guys are welcome to come in now. Gotta play Splatoon 2.
Pass is 1199.
Yeah, it's 1199. I'm gonna check for requests real quick. Never hurts to check. Don't have one. We got Speedy.
We got 2 speeds.
Speed and Speedy. Sounds good, sounds good. Needs class when you have
no one's
to
gonna be in Speedy. We'll just let people, I imagine we'll just let people in.
Well, I don't normally have issues with wikis. It's just like, give it a little bit to see if anybody else wants to get in. What do we got? Stop giving me the Grisco Slosher game!
You've been getting that a lot, haven't you?
Yeah, I've been getting that so many times today. I swear every time it shows up, the game just gives it to me. I'm like, stop it.
Hey, Awesome Jess, how you doing?
But the game is, it's like, ooh.
I can't even see any boss summonings. Where are they? There they are.
Yeah, there's one there. Thinking about Animal Crossing again, I still need to get Maple on my island. I need to go hunting for her soon. I've just totally
get Maple.
I have not gotten her yet. And I saw her in the trailer, I'm like, Nintendo, why you do this to me? I don't have Maple yet.
I don't get it. Every time I went hunting for a rabbit, I found Maple nearly every time.
And I still remember I ran into Snake, I think twice back in the time we were looking for him. In the end, I just gave up and paid someone Nookmouth tickets for him. like Core was looking for, I think her name was Roshi. She spent like nearly 3,000 Nook Mouth tickets to get her. Like, oh my gosh, that many?
Cora's fortunate, she can get tickets from all her viewers.
Yeah, she's got it easier. We don't have as many people to get tickets from.
We need a miracle here. That did not go well.
I didn't really think about hunting for Maple until the director said, I was like, wait, why is Maple in the trailer? Nintendo's teasing me!
One villager I am interested in, and you can probably guess which one it is, Sasha.
Oh, is that the new rabbit?
Yeah.
She does look kind of cute, I will admit.
Reminds me a lot of Elsa from Frozen.
That
was only one round, so shall I just continue?
Yeah, we could do a second game with these guys because we lost in wave 1. As long as she doesn't sing Let It Go, I will be fine.
Yeah.
Plus, I'll get you...
Show Yourself is a better song anyway.
Right. Plus, I'll get you massive copyrighted from Disney. Still amazed they somehow managed to get the full song in Kingdom Hearts 3 and like... What kind of bargaining did they have to do with Disney to get the full song played in that game? The Frozen area.
Let It Go is arguably Disney's most famous song.
Right, and this was before, it came out before Frozen 2, so they couldn't do whatever the main song of Frozen 2 was.
Frozen 2's got the better songs.
I haven't seen Frozen 2 yet. I heard it was better than the first one. I should take the time to watch it one of these days. I just did.
You said you heard it was better than the first.
I did not really care for the first one, but I heard from reviews that it was better than the first one from reviews.
Weird. Most people, what I heard, preferred the first one. Interesting.
Yeah, well then again, these are people that like review movies for a living and whatnot. But they're all just people's opinions. You can't decide a movie based on one famous critic's review alone.
No.
One person may really love a movie, you're like, I hated that movie.
I loved Frozen 2, but I'll admit I wasn't the biggest fan of Frozen.
Like the first one more.
I like the second one a lot more.
Oh, fair enough. I thought you were going down the route of, I like the first one.
No, I prefer the second one.
For going by modern Disney movies that I like, stuff like Moana and Tangled are stuff that I really enjoy.
I've never actually seen Tangled, but I have seen Moana.
Yeah, I definitely really like Tangled.
I wanted to watch Tangled, I just never got around to it.
It's a good movie, I definitely think so. And it's like, not your traditional Disney princess movie where she's the dancer. Noah Buxell in this movie actually can defend for herself.
Yeah. Well, we haven't died on wave 1, so that's a great start.
Here we go. Yeah, here we go again with the Grisco Slosher. Yeah, the game just loves
How many times is it gonna give you that one? Seriously.
I have no idea, but I'm like, once or twice it's okay, but it's like I got one almost every game. I'm like, game, please, can I get something else? Like, the game knows I'm not a fan of the Grisco Slosher, and it just wants to give it to me. I think the Grisco weapon last time was the Brella? I forget. But I really fell in love with the Grisco Brella whenever I used it. My favorite's still the Grisco Blaster.
Blaster is my favorite, but Brella is definitely a close second.
And I use Blaster.
If it's the Grisco Blaster or the Grisco Brella, I'm happy.
Yeah. And I've been getting a hang of the Brella class ever since I've been doing my streams with like climbing the ranks with just using Brellas, and I've been getting in the hang of them. So when I got 10th Brella Blast rotation, I was not having it that difficult. Whereas normally I'd be like, oh crap, how do I use this thing? How do I hold this thing out for a long time? Gosh, I drowned!
Which mode do you use the Brella in?
For me right now, prior to go now, I'd probably be my go-to in Clam Blitz.
Clam Blitz, interesting.
It's also been working for me in Rainmaker with the Tenta umbrella. Definitely think tower control is the Brawler's weakest range in the pool.
Tower control. I never really settled on a main for tower control.
Well, almost everybody uses the Clash Blaster tower control. Need one more egg.
Just need one more. Oh, we were one away.
Oh, we were off by one. I thought the last egg was right there.
Damn.
No. Close.
Ah, that sucks.
Fortunate. Didn't have a terrible weapon composition that wave either. I think the go-to weapon I use in tower control is like heavy with the stingray, because it's like, hey, let me just fire my stingray and get you off that tower. That's what I normally use in tower control.
Let's go.
Right. I don't think that... Yeah, that Japanese person never left, or whatever that name is. That person never left.
Oh. Well, I've started now, sorry.
Yeah. I saw you but I knew you had left to take care of something. I was just sitting here waiting for things. Okay, finally, the jet squelcher, something I can... Okay, we're down here. Something I can use with a bit of decency. Not the worst weapon in the world, but I will take it. I see we have two umbrellas.
I think it's the same umbrella as well.
They're both undercover umbrellas. Which is not a terrible weapon, I just don't like the kits for it. Whatever, it's not the thunder umbrella. It's just the armor one. The two kits just don't stand out to me. Sure, people will find ways to make them work.
The undercover umbrella, I think.
It's more of a support. It's more of a supportive weapon because it cannot kill. The shield is weak. It's just made to support. That's just why people
incredibly weak.
So that's just why people love Kensa version, which has the armor with it. It's like, let me just spam my turf and then give you guys armor. I got out. Play bumper cars with me, fine. Come here then. We're doing really decently in fighting off the horde this time.
I think we're gonna be fighting this wave.
I think so.
GG's on the first wave.
Yep, GG's on wave 1.
See you later,
again?
Speedy.
What the Crisco slosher? Game, I
It
tell
just
you.
loves giving you that weapon, doesn't it?
I'm telling you, the game just wants to give me this slosher. I feel about the Crisco slosher is how Aubrey feels about the X-Slosher, pretty much. He does not like that one.
Is that Alpha Robin, you said?
No, not Alpha Rod. One of my viewers. He's like the
Auburn.
Slosher's-
I'm sure you said Auburn or Alpha, as in Alpha Star.
No, Alpha uses the Blob Lobber.
One of the most hated weapons in the game, ironically enough.
Yeah.
I have to say, Alpha Star's way of doing lobbies is actually really effective.
It really is. It's more effective in private battles, personally. Especially when you're doing collabs. If you're by yourself, I don't see it. ending it that way, but I definitely like it the way. But ever since he taught me this way, I've been using it in collab since, and it's been helping a lot.
Well, I've noticed you like doing a lot of collabs, one-on-ones.
It's more. I think this has been like the year of collabs for me, trying to get to other people. I've been trying to with others over the year. Got some new faces to do with, like Alpha. I was with Alpha. I was with Derpy, or a couple others I just collabs with for the first time. Some were great. Others were not the worst, but it's all part of the experience. It's gonna help us get out there.
Work well with different people.
And it also goes to expand our audiences. It goes to show who you can go around with and all that. And it helps. And it's gonna help getting out there for Splatoon 3. It's like, oh, hey, I recognize you from so-and-so. It's Splatoon 2 days. I got bamboozled.
One of my favorite things I ever did with Splatoon 2 was when I was in Bowl's charity stream. That was a lot of fun.
Yeah, I remember that. He said he was gonna try getting me in the first one he does for Splatoon 3. Thanks, so I gotta back to him on that when the time comes. He's been doing a lot of Pokemon nowadays.
He will keep his promises, you just may need to remind him at some point.
Yeah, I know he's gonna keep his promise, I just had to remind him.
Yeah.
Because definitely think he's a good person. There's a lot of good people in this world. Oh, I see over there. I got stuck in ink.
Oh great, one left. Come on, who's left?
Guess it's up to me then.
Cheers, buddy. I think we can make this, we just need to survive.
Okay, we got the core. Yeah, we just got it.
I'm getting the heck out of here.
Out of this one. That's Stingrays.
The Stingrays have always been the ones I've hated the most.
I'm not too keen on the Stingray stabbing it trying to shoot me.
Let's go!
The first win in a while now. And I decided to go drowning. That's something
in it.
Yeah, that's something I like doing in Samurai. It's like, won away. We won the game. Time to celebrate by drowning. Yeah, oh, we had 2 chargers. No wonder we were having it tricky.
I've just noted you've got the old code still pinned up in your chat.
Oh yeah, I'm aware. I just had to do that. I just gotta update that real quick. Let me just update that. Didn't really think about updating it just yet. Here we go. It should be there now. Yeah, it's now updated. Totally forgot to update that code.
Don't worry about it. Easy enough mistake to make.
It's like, we're like, oops. Sometimes we just forget about even the simplest of things. Aquatic and Auburn. Oh, hello.
I don't think Auburn's had a game yet, so that's awesome.
No, this is Auburn's first game for today. It's his first one today. Yeah. Watch, he gets the Explosher in one of these rounds, and he'll be like, ugh, in someone's chat. I'm gonna find it so hilarious if he gets the Explosher, because he does not like that weapon, but I love it. It's like the only slosher I can effectively use when I'm trying to use the blob blobber, so it's like, become one with the alpha. But I suck with it, but I like the Explosher. Biddy!
The Tri-Slosher is a good weapon in my opinion.
I definitely think it's a good weapon. There's no such thing as a bad one, you just have to work around with it and get it in there.
Well, the thing is, everyone works differently with different weapons, so it's up to interpretation.
Someone in our team has a Tentacella. That's another one I've seen a lot today, the Tentacella. don't expect us getting any more Splatoon 3 news until the new year. I don't see anything else coming out these next couple months, direct-wise. I mean, Nintendo's giving us a lot to chew on between Animal Crossing, Pokemon, and a couple other
I imagine the next
things.
direct will probably... they sometimes do one around November time, I think.
I think the next mainline direct's probably going to be February.
Normally there's one around January or February, usually
Yeah, usually, because
showing off what games are going to be released throughout the year.
for February, they usually go up to the E3 period. Now, and I remember back in the February direct was when we first learned this Splatoon, the first direct in over a year and a half.
I remember when I logged into YouTube and saw it was offering a new direct. I actually had to check it was real first. Once I realized it was real, I was like, oh my word, it's actually happening.
It's like, I was like, I knew it was happening, but I was like, wait, this soon? Just surprised it was happening this quickly.
I knew Splatoon 3 was going to happen because of how much a success Splatoon was. I had to use the flash jump right as I got killed, whoever that was. He just squeezed through.
Yeah. Opera just squeezed through that.
But yeah, I knew Splatoon 3 was going to happen because of how much of a success Splatoon 2 was. I just did not expect it then.
Grisco Slosher again.
Yeah, I got the Gristo Slosher.
Oh,
All I need now is Super Mario Odyssey 2 and my life can be complete. Oh, it's here.
yeah, we just need Mario Odyssey 2, and 2022 will pretty much be 17 all over again, because we're also getting Breath of the Wild 2 next year.
Personally, I'm not fussed about Breath of the Wild 2, but I know a lot of people are.
Yeah, yeah, that's fair. I just know it's like a big thing for Nintendo. I know it's not.
Oh yeah,
a
it's
thing.
huge.
Like, the other thing that I don't know if I'll be playing, but I know many people are excited about for next year is Bayonetta 3. I know people are so excited for that game.
I might give, like I said, I've been wanting to give more hack and slashes a shot, so wow, I'm getting lucky with these things today.
I never played the first two Bayonetta games, but I heard they were really good. So I want to see if I can get them a shot at some point. If they're on the Wii 11? Either that or they're both on the Wii. I know they're on Nintendo console.
I think Bayonetta 2 was on the Wii U.
No, the first one was on the Wii. Sure.
Wow. I wouldn't have thought the Wii would have been able to run a game like that.
And I still remember when Bayonetta was revealed to be the final Smash character in Smash Wii. I was like...
Everyone thought she'd won the ballot, but nope, it was Sora.
Yeah, it's like, I was just like, whoa. I was like, they actually got Bayonetta in Smash. That's like, they're not gonna get a character like her, because what I heard, I never played the game, but what I heard, she like gets naked as she attacks enemies in the game, and I was like, would they want to incorporate that in a game like Smash Brothers? Likely not. They actually,
no.
But they did get her to do that in Smash. I was just like, oh darn, they actually got her in Smash.
Well, she doesn't have to get naked in Smash.
It just removed part of stuff on the legs, not about halfway or something like that. It's not the full way.
Oh no, you don't see her as far as I'm aware.
It's like up to the knee or something like that, so it's not that bad. Yeah, Sword actually did wind up winning the ballot. Sakurai said.
Yeah.
But it's like, I think part of what took so long because they had to negotiate with Disney and all that to make it work.
Yeah, it wasn't as a case of whoever got the most votes won, it was whoever got the most votes that could work.
And Bayonetta was like the most
I think Shrek apparently placed really high.
Peak characters like Shrek and Goku were high, but they're not video game original characters, so...
I still can't believe Crash didn't get in.
Yeah, that's a bit of a surprise. I was like, I know Crash Bandicoot's a fan favorite, and they're doing this 25th anniversary this year. I was like, well, darn. Crash didn't get high enough in the ballot, but I'm sure there were other characters that were rather high in the ballot, like Ridley, King K. Rool, Banjo. So that was just part of the influence in what got our characters in Crash.
I was surprised. I mean, if it was Spyro instead, I'd be like, okay, it's Spyro instead, but I was surprised neither of them got in.
It was interesting. I definitely think the ballot played a role in some of the characters we got, and I guess I brought it before
That's weird, I didn't think Sephiroth was that much requested, but hey.
I was saying, like, with mainly, like, Ridley, King K. Rool, and Banjo, for example.
Well, the first party characters are easy to implement. Ah, I couldn't get to a stingray in time.
Yep. Just gonna copyright them. The thing that amazes me is they got zero mentioning of Mickey Mouse whatsoever, other than the Mickey Mouse logo on the keyblade for Sora. I'm like, that's
when I realized it was Sora.
I was like, that was when I realized they actually made the impossible possible.
I think that's when most people realized it was Sora.
Yep.
So I saw Mickey Mouse, I was like, wait, they're putting Mickey Mouse into Smash, and then I saw the keyblade, I was like, oh, it's Sora.
It's like, Mickey Mouse isn't a video game character, a video game original character. Yeah, he's famous.
That's why I was really confused when I first saw the Mickey Mouse.
It's like, Mario is the Mickey Mouse in video gaming, is the way I.
Yeah, but once I saw the entire keychain, I realized straight away then it was Sora.
Yeah, and I just thought it was, and then I think you probably saw some of this stuff too, but I thought there were really cool ways they did it. Like, if you look at the lyrics to the Lifelight song, the main theme in Smash, it hints at Sora all on colors weave into a spire, like that song. The first 4 lines hint at Sora all along. It's like, how did I not realize this all this time?
It was funny when it started off with that Smash logo. I thought it was Cinderace.
Yeah, that's what Hyper and Neon thought as well. It's like, it's gotta be Cinderace. So I was like,
that's the only reason I thought it was Cinderace.
I was like,
because they were saying it.
I was like, no, it's not. It would have been running really fast if it was Cinderace. I was like, no, I don't see it. And I was like, there's no way they would end on a Pokemon. But then again, I brought it many times, they ended the first pass on a Fire Emblem character.
I've said this before, I think they should have swapped the order of Steve and Byleth around.
And to make the first pass end on a good note. And even if
because I think with the first pack that people were expecting third parties.
Right, because it was because aside from the Piranha Plant, which was a bit of a one-off thing, they had Joker from Persona, the Dragon Quest hero, Banjo-Kazooie, and Terry. All third-party characters in the first pass. So it would make sense to have the third. So like, it would make sense to end on the third-party character, but no, we get Violet for Fire Emblem.
Yeah,
I didn't mind Violet in general, but the Smash community was so toxic about Violet getting in Smash at the time.
I think people just set up with another Fire Emblem character. Yeah, if there had been another Mario character, people wouldn't. But yeah, people didn't complain about Piranha Plant with another Mario character.
Yeah, I was just like, what? I was just like so confused when they announced the Piranha Plant. Yeah, Piranha Plant was just an oddball choice, and I just thought it was funny. It's like the reveal of the Wii Fit tree in Smash 4, pretty much.
When I first saw Piranha Plant, I was like, I joked it was Piranha Plant for Smash. I couldn't believe it when it was actually real.
It's like, they seriously got this in the game? I thought it was an assist trophy or something from the trailer at first.
Yeah. But when he goes ahead and beats Mario, it's like, nope, he's a fighter.
I know Viper wanted a Dr. Eggman in Smash, but he's happy that I got
some people, there was rumors going around that Dr. Eggman was going to be the final character. It was mainly rumored it was going to be Sora, which I think was people just getting hyped.
I think that I got my wish with Sora. I mean, I still feel bad for the Sonic fans that never got Dr. Eggman, because Smash Ultimate added a lot of villains. Ridley, King K. Rool, Sephiroth. Like
Sephiroth, once Sephiroth got added, it really opened the possibility for Dr. Eggman.
I was like confident we were gonna get Dr. Eggman in Smash at some point. But like, maybe the next game.
I was confident we were gonna get Crash, but here I am. I was wrong.
I mean, it's fine to be wrong. I was not expecting to get Sora at all, but I lost my mind when we saw that keychain.
Yeah, I can still remember your exact reaction very well.
A lot of people remember my reaction, and people are like, "Sup? You broke my ears." Like, well, I left the headphone warning in the title.
The thing is, when people react to stuff, people shout. You should know that people are gonna get loud during reactions.
Yeah, people would typically get loud in a reaction. Like, the other time I got super excited was when we got Splatoon 3 revealed back in February.
I shouted so much I blew out my mic.
You actually blew out your mic in Splatoon 3's reveal?
Well, my mic stopped work. My mic sounded like absolute crap shortly afterwards, so I think it was that.
Oh, I wouldn't be too surprised.
It's the only thing I can think of because I don't normally shout that loud. So it's the only thing I can think of that blew the mic out at the time.
The last egg, I just need to get to the basket.
Come on,
victory secure.
There we go.
We just gotta live.
Oh, I thought that was the final wave. I wouldn't have used the inkjet if I'd known that.
We still got another wave. Squelcher, and we're high tide.
Lovely. Oh, at least I've just got the regular slosher. I can work with that.
Yeah, it's while we're on the topic of Smash, because someone pointed out in my chat, Octolink's got in Smash, kinda, they're Mii costumes, and like, I wasn't expecting it because they'd be in a way an Echo Fighter, kind of like how just a Daisy, but
yeah,
I'm like,
Octolings would just be an Echo Fighter of the Inklings. I was surprised Shadow didn't get an Echo Fighter on Sonic.
He was an assist trophy, so I'm like, I'm so sorry, Sonic fans.
Yeah, it was a very popular requested Echo.
Really was.
Very nice. Ow. Stop dying the Riddler, we are trying to.
Comes the rush of the bombs! A trick I learned is like if the Blackfish show up and we have huge egg count raids, getting rid of one of the baskets cuts a lot of the missiles out, and it does not allow another boss to respawn until the full is dead. So I just like focus on one of the baskets at a time until we're either running out of time or close.
Well, each basket targets one player. Just take out one basket, so it'll only target one player. Okay, we just need to survive.
Okay, we got it.
Easier said than done.
Yeah.
Especially when you're out of ink.
I'm out of my specials, so I just gotta live. Which we are!
Hey, we got through, let's go.
Go.
Sora comes out on the 18th.
Which is,
so 2 days from now.
On, Monday.
Yeah. You had a big reaction from Sora, Tidus. You're not the only person I know who had a big reaction.
I know other people that were very excited for Sora. Not just me, I know there were a lot of people excited for him.
I'm gonna have a lot of rewards when I go to collect them.
So will I. I mean, I got a bunch of ability chunks and all that, so I'm in no hurry to get everything. Get a bunch of stuff.
Playing 3D World, Tidus. Nice. Good game.
It's a good game. Is it sad I still have not played Bowser's Fury yet?
Have you not?
I just haven't had the time to sit down and play through Bowser's Fury. I know it's a short game, I just haven't had the time to do it yet.
I prefer Bowser's Fury over the main game.
I do. From the little bits I saw of Bowser's Fury, I saw it was really good, I just never had the time to do it. Or something I'll do in my own time one of these days.
Oh yeah. I'd absolutely recommend Bowser's Fury.
I saw a couple people play through the game, it is good.
Spot's still open if anyone wants to join.
Can you join? Again? Considering there's not too many people, I would suggest playing one and waiting one. That's my suggestion. So we could get other people in.
That's probably a good
room.
way of going with it.
Because someone might ask if they could join again, and like, I normally don't have issues, but normally we play one, wait one for Salmon Run, since it's only limited to 4. Just the one thing I hate at the mode. But what can you do? It takes about 4 hours, I believe it. That's one thing I know for sure people are gonna do when Sora comes out in Smash. Sora and Duck Hunt together, because it's like, if you look at it, Duck Hunt could be looked a lot as like Donald Duck and Goofy, because that's like the main trio in Kingdom Hearts. You're teaming up with a Donald Duck and Goofy, your main party.
Interesting. How come it went for those two?
Well, they gave Mickey Mouse a much bigger role in the game as a non-NPC. So I guess that's why they did make Mickey Mouse teaming up with you.
Well, Mickey Mouse is arguably Disney's biggest character.
Mickey Mouse is the character in television.
Their logo.
Yeah, Mickey Mouse is the character of TV media. Looks like Mario is the face of gaming. Mickey Mouse is that way for television. Remember seeing this meme on Twitter for like using a Thanos from Avengers, but placing a Mickey Mouse's face over it, and like, I've taken over Marvel, I've taken over Star Wars, now I get to take over Smash or something like that. Because you know Disney just like wants to buy out everything.
What do Disney not own at this point?
Disney's trying to get a monopoly at this point. It's like, does Disney not even own anymore?
I don't know. I don't think it was a good idea to give Disney Star Wars.
Like, I was like, what could they do to Star Wars? I haven't seen them do too much with it.
The new movies aren't as good as the old ones.
Yeah, I know my dad is a huge fan of Star Wars. I never really got into it. But I like the movies for what they are, just not my cup of tea.
Understandable.
Everybody has those things.
Nothing is for everyone.
Exactly. Also gotta like the first week of November, because we're gonna be an hour closer in time. For just that 1 week, but still. We changed your clocks in a couple weeks, I think, and we changed ours in November.
I think we changed ours on Halloween.
I think you said that. Why are you giving this to me again?
Yeah, you're not the only one with a Grisco Slosher this round.
At least somebody had. Well, at least you had it too. But like I got in it way too much today. It's kind of become like a little bit of a running funny trend on my end.
Hey Riptide, how you doing, buddy?
Did you see the video that Lucario posted yesterday about my time doing that collab with him? I mean, I was a little mad my mic was on the quiet side for his end, but I still had fun doing that video with him.
I haven't seen that yet. I need to check it out.
It came out like last night, so I can understand why you haven't seen it yet. It just came out not too long ago.
I did ask to be in it, but I didn't get a response.
It's unfortunate. Well, there's always a next time. You know, you were not the only one to not get a response either. I heard, Hyper didn't even hear back either, and like, oh wow. I was like, the only one out of us three to get a response back and be a part of it.
I think you know Lucario more than I do.
Yeah, I've known it for 3.5 years.
I think I'll know Lucario a bit more soon.
I'm sure about that already. Oh, let me see if I... There you go. One thing I don't like about the Crystal Slosher is like, I'm trying to save you guys, and the game just is like, whoa, one thing. Little tip I learned, if you have the X-Slosher or the Crystal Slosher, is if you aim for the fly fish baskets or the dead middle of it, you can get rid of it very quickly.
That's like the main advantage of the Grisco Slosher. You can one-shot some of the enemies.
Yeah, you can one-shot some of the bosses.
Well, we're through. Final wave, let's go.
Let's go. If you ink safer. Depends upon the weapon. Me, depends upon the weapon. Some stuff like the Pro, I think it kind of is the ink safer, but so many people just use ink power up with it. But there are others like Sloshers and Brawls that kind of need the ink efficiency with it. So that's why I was like, when I was doing my Umbrella, I was like, I need a lot of ink saver main, a lot of ink recovery, that sort of thing. I was just like trying to go for stuff that has that.
Whenever I used to try Slosher, I'd have one main power-up full and one ink saver full.
I believe the main power-up on the Tri-Slosher increases the ink spread. I may be wrong on that one.
I think it increases the range.
Yeah, the range of the weapon. I know it does that for all the sloshes except for the vanilla, which I believe increases the damage at the tail end of your sloshes, which can be effective at times if you know how to aim.
Well, thing is, sloshes do more damage if you can get higher ground.
Yeah, they definitely do if you're aiming from a higher elevation.
So basically, it's Anakin's least favorite weapon. Ow. Damn chums. I'm gonna be adopting one of you guys soon. Why are the chums constantly killing me? Thanks, Subspace.
I blew up to the steelhead.
What?
Blew up to the steelhead's bump before I drowned.
We can get this.
Oh, we still made it in
just
time.
through.
Because I died right before I dumped it. I was like, no.
We literally just squeezed through. Get in.
Nice. That was clutch if I ever saw one.
GG, guys.
I think we'll be able to get one more game before the stages change on us. I like these wildcard rotations because they change every single time. That's why I love the salmon rotations to stream.
Whenever the rare wildcard was on, I often tried to stream it.
Yeah. I think we got one in November. I'll have to pull up this. Let me pull up the Salmon Run schedule. See when the next one is. Because I think we got a rare Grisco one coming up. Here we go. Pulling up the future Salmon Run rotations.
No worries.
As it takes its time to load up. Thank you. There we go. Go until we see the randoms. Oh, you're in luck, mate. The next one is gonna be on November 13th, and it's the rare Grisco weapon one. So you got one in November.
Oh no. I know I'm streaming on that day then.
I believe it's a Saturday too. Good timing.
Perfect.
That's really good timing. It's going until...
I want to get a Splatoon.
Until Sunday evening, so you got Saturday and Sunday for that one too.
I want to try and make Splatoon a regular on my channel again, so that's perfect.
That's a very perfect idea. I just decided to pull up the rotation schedule for you and figured let you know that one's coming up next month.
Nice, thank you.
No problem, buddy. They usually do a... the room's full. They usually do a wildcard rotation like once a month now. So I'm like, I try to see whenever they do a wild card, if I feel like it.
I think the rare wild cards are about once every season.
Like once every 3-4 months, something like that. Because I believe the last one was in June? I don't remember exactly.
I don't know. They're very rare. There's usually only about 3 or 4 a year.
Yeah, and they're fun whenever they... And they're fun, it's just... You're not going to really wind up having too much trouble unless you get a whole team of Grisco sloshers. You can start the next game, mate.
Riptide, yeah, you can join in the next game.
We're just waiting on you to start the match.
Just send me or Subspace a friend request if you haven't already.
Just waiting on you to start through since you're the one hosting it.
Yeah, I was just, we were chatting about the upcoming run.
Oh yeah, fair. I was just pulling it up. That's fine.
Yeah, let's go.
I usually look at triples, pures, sometimes doubles, and like a support one. Like, starting to use splatlanes a lot, I try to get myself one ink resistance up on something, because that helps out with my mobility. Hey, I got the undercover
I just
Prala.
got the regular slosher, I'll take that.
I haven't set anything with Vibrant yet, but I'm seeing if I can get a clock with him in December for his birthday. I think that'd be fun if I could get that going with him then.
Vibrant's cool.
Really is cool. I think he's one of the... I met him like, I think a month before I met you. And
Well,
funny,
I met Vibrant via you, so...
and I think the funny story is I ran into him by random chance in a time travel teleport Splatfest. Random chance. And we decided to raid him after that, and become one of my best friends ever since.
Wait, so how did you find each other then? How did you find out he was streaming?
So I think the match after that ended us looking for free targets. I saw his name pop up like, we just fought this guy, let's go send him some love.
Were you on the same team or were you against him?
I think he was on Team Teleport, I was on Team Teleport. We fought each other, I forget the outcome of that match, but it was really close and I just loved it.
I can't remember which side I was on or if that was even one I had.
I think that was one you did have, I know...
It does ring a bell, I think I was time travel.
I definitely remember you did not have Unicorn versus Normal because you had kids versus adults. That's the Splatfest I would have rather have at the time.
Ironically enough, I would have preferred the Unicorn versus Normal.
Interesting. I just thought that
Angel,
was...
just get that in the... Oh, Angel.
Got it. I just got it.
Angel had the last egg and she had to use a splashdown. So I was panicking we were going to miss out.
I jumped on it. I jumped at the last second. Hey, I got the dynamo.
Yeah, appreciate that one. I just panicked a little. Sorry.
I can see why you'd be in a bit of a panic with that. I know how to use the dynamo, so I should be okay with this. Oh, there you are. Over here.
One thing I do hope for is Splatoon 3. No Splatfest about toilet paper.
Oh, yeah, I remember when you guys had that stuff. I was like,
We obviously you wouldn't know me for about another 2 years, but yeah, we in Europe were pretty hacked off because you guys got Vampire versus Werewolf,
yeah,
which was a pretty cool Halloween one.
Yeah, we had Vampire versus Werewolves at the time, and Japan had Dexterity versus Endurance or something like that. It pretty much translated to Dually versus Brella for the Japanese theme at the time.
Yeah, it was like.
So at that time,
we in Europe were not happy.
Because I think at the time, the Brella just got released into the multiplayer modes because it was in the single player. But it just didn't come out right away for outside the single player.
I think most people's experience of the Brella was in the Inklings campaign.
Yeah, pretty much. That was the time they got.
I think it was only actually used in one. I think it was only required for one level.
I think so. It was like, I think it was the same way for like the brush. Like,
the brush was only used in one level.
Well, and it was at like
I mean,
one
you
of
could
the
go back and
levels
replay the level with a brush umbrella if you wanted.
Yeah, you could if you wanted to. I managed to get all the hero events. That took a lot of time, though.
Yeah, I did 1000% the mode. It's a really fun mode.
It is. I just like the Octo expansion as a single player campaign way more.
I actually preferred the Inkling campaign. But I know that's not the popular opinion.
I guess that, yeah, that is a fair opinion. Sloshing machine. We got through. You're the only non-slosher.
Oh, wow. Yeah, I just preferred the Inklings more standard levels than the Octo Expansion's challenge structure, but that's just me.
Yeah, I mean, everyone's to their opinion. Nobody's gonna force you to say otherwise. I also think the Inkling versus Octoling Splatfest, I almost called it a Splatfest for some reason, but the Inkling versus Octoling Splatfest, I felt was biased towards the Octolings because that was like a month after the Octo expansion. Like,
yeah,
you don't have the DLC, you can play as the
Inkling.
And I was like, if you don't have the Octo expansion, you can play as the Octolings just for this Splatfest. And they're like, this just came out a month ago.
I wonder if it was just meant to be like an advertising for Octo expansion.
It was, but I went to Inklings at the time because I was not adjusted to my Octoling at the time yet. If we were to have it today, I'd be Team Octoling.
Well, I would have to be Team Inkling today's world.
If that was in today's world. But for back then, I was Team Inkling because, well, I was still adjusted to my Inkling at the time. I was just getting it. I like just finished the Octo expansion at the time, and I became an Octoling pretty much ever since, and I love my Octoling.
Oh yeah, me and Vibrant both have Inklings, and I see where Inklings through and through.
Yep. And I'm gonna start with it, and I'm gonna be an Octoling going into it too. I just have to see the hairstyles. To know if I'm gonna wind up changing my look at now.
I'll be sticking with an Inkling Splatoon 3.
And the thing that excites me most is like what new hairstyles we're gonna get.
We already know what the new ones the girls are getting. The Inkling girls.
The thing that's interesting is from the first trailer, an Inkling girl could have an Inkling boy's hairstyle, so...
Yeah, the hairstyles aren't gender specific anymore. I think they're still species specific, but they're not gender specific.
Yeah, they're not. You're not locked behind boys and girls anymore. They're locked behind Inkling and Octoling.
Yeah.
I'm still kind of bummed that the Octolings only got 2 hairstyles in this game for each gender. So I'm really excited to see what new hairstyles they're gonna get in the next game.
I said that earlier, Auburn. If I was if I decided to go with the Octoling, I would have changed my name to SpeedInkling.
Probably like same with Vibrant if he did, and I'll think he'd be Vibrant Octoling. Would have been that'd be a weird name to get adjusted to. Speed Octoling, Vibrant Octoling. That'd be so weird to adjust to.
Well, I would have been SpeedInkling when I first raided you. If I decided to stick with an Octoling.
Like, just be sure to send me a friend request. I'll make the room this time. I just checked.
Alright.
So I give you a little bit of a time to check your friend request as well. Oh shoot!
Did you get any? So Space King? Hello?
I did not get friend request, but I was just gonna DM you the code. I did not get a friend request just now, but I will check as soon as you get in here. Because what if it kicks me out? And then I'll check friend request once Speed gets in here, in case it does kick me out. The room's still alive when we do get in.
I'll just be 1 minute, so Space King.
Okie doke.
I need to refill my water bottle.
Actually, I'll check friend request now. I guess I'll entertain both the chats. Oh, you're gone. Okay, Speed's in here. Alrighty, let me get this. My friend code is !switch, but the room code is now 1030. Place the pinned message. Sorry, there's our new lobby code. !switch, I need to change that !FC one of these days. But that's if you want my Switch friend code. !Discord if you want my Discord link. We got Aquatic and Auburn. Friend request. Alrighty, let me take that real quick and then I'll join back with Speed. If I disconnect, let me take the last spot, por favor. Okay, here we go. Of course. Let me get in real quick. And then I'll make sure you get in some of these rooms. But there's plenty of chances for you guys to get lobbies. We still got about another hour of stream. Wait, so it's because I took a friend request, Operant. I took a friend request and it kicked me out of the room. Because, whatever. Speed's in charge of the room, so he'll be starting the games. But I'll make sure you get a match, Riptide, and I'll make sure you get in the game again, Riddler. I think you were in the last round. I honestly don't remember. I'm too lazy to go back and check anyway. Yes, but yes, Aquatic is right. Hashtag stay hydrated.
I'm back.
Welcome back, mate.
Hey,
you're in charge
how
of
you
the
doing?
Yeah, you're in charge of the room because I had to take a friend request and it kicked me out, but I got back in here. Our room is full, so whenever you're ready.
On to the show. Let's go.
I get what you're seeing. Subscribe to one or both of us. We both would appreciate it. Tattoo.
Especially since YouTube keeps purging my sub count at the minute.
YouTube's been doing that for me off and on. I'm just used to it doing that, so I'm like, Okay.
Yeah.
I'm just kind of used to YouTube doing that, and it's only about like 1 or 2 every so often. It's not like that one stream in August where it took 50 of them on me at once. I was not happy when they did that to me on stream.
I'm not that fussed about numbers, but...
neither am I.
Yeah, YouTube's really hating me, demonetizing me, and constantly losing subs.
Yeah,
it can be a little disheartening.
I'm not caring about the numbers anymore either. Gosh, I fell.
The only number I was ever cared about was 1,000, which was to get monetization in the first place. After that, I stopped caring.
Exactly. Once you break 1,000, there's nothing to worry about anymore.
Yeah.
To get the monetization and all that stuff. Then all you just gotta do is just maintain the watch time and okay, then you're gonna keep it. And how we more than kept our quad digits.
Yeah. I've kind of come to the acceptance I'm probably never getting monetization back on my channel unless YouTube gets its act together.
Did they say why you lost monetization again?
They said for violent content, even though I don't upload violent content.
Like, they should have told you what... like, they should have told you the case that...
They told me which video it was, but they didn't specifically say which part in that video.
It's like, they should have at least say the video and... What part
they did say
video
which video it was. It was top 10 Nintendo Switch games, but it didn't specify which part. So the most violent that video I got was when I put Smash Bros on the list.
And that's not what I consider to be totally vibrant, violent and all that. Totally vibrant, sure. Smash is, yes, Smash is totally vibrant, sure. Best words to come out of my mouth today. 10 out of 10.
But yeah, anyway, I'm here to do YouTube for fun, not as a living, so it's not the end of the world.
Exactly, we're just here to do this for a little bit. Octobrush. This is more of a hobby and a side thing. And like whatever money I do get on this thing, I'm like, it's more of a thing I build on the side. I have a job to get as my main source of income now. Oh, I'm like, I have a better way of making money than YouTube. And good luck making money off of this thing if you don't want to do it anyway.
Anyway.
But that's enough of that depressive. I don't even know why. I don't think it's depressive. We're back to the fun times. It's a foggy night. Kind of fitting because we're almost at Halloween. And it's the spooky trait fog.
People get started. I'm trying to decide what I want to do for a Halloween this year.
It's on a Sunday this year, so that's something good.
I'm thinking of probably HoloLand from Mario Party Superstars is what I'm thinking of.
It's a good idea. I was thinking on streaming a Pac-Man game because Pac-Man's arch nemesis is a ghost. I was thinking of doing that for Halloween.
I think most people will be streaming HoloLand on Halloween.
And Mario Party does come out a couple days before Halloween. Last year, everybody had an excuse because that was when the Trick or Treat rematch was during Halloween.
That was my Halloween special, the Trick and Treat with you and Violet.
Yeah, I still remember that stream. We didn't get a 2 times that time, but we still. I don't think we got a multiplier that time, but we still had a really good time then.
I think your main problem with the Splatween was it was rare away chilling.
That was the only thing I didn't like about it.
Yeah, I used to love that map, but once after replaying it through Splatween, yeah, I don't like it anymore.
Yeah, my hopes for Splatoon 3 is that North America and Europe share Splatfest games with each other, so we'll get to play with each other a lot more.
Thankfully, that didn't turn out to be that much of an issue for me because I didn't know that many. Like I said, you were my first collabor, and that was after Final Fest.
Right. It was after.
So I didn't miss out on too much in that regard. But Splatoon 3, that will be an issue.
That'll be a thing in Splatoon 3. And we still had a couple Splatfests together anyway through the rematches, even if the only one we didn't do together was Mayo versus Ketchup because we were on opposite teams at the time. I still had fun with I still have fun with Vibrant in that one because we were both on Mayo at the time.
Well, like I said, if Europe does get separate Splatfests, I'll look at collabing with European streamers.
Yeah, there's gotta be some European streamers out there, like Epi for one.
Epi was a lot of fun.
He really is a lot of fun. I don't get to do stuff with him all that often, but he's really cool. I don't know too many other European streamers. I know there's others out there, I just don't know them off the top of my head right now. Oh dear. Hi, boss.
I I know 2 other European streamers on the top of my head who do Splatoon 2.
Interesting. So you will have European backup options. And if worse does come to worse, I will likely wind up being with Vibrant if it's just a North American Splatfest throughout Splatoon 3.
Oh yeah, we'll both have people on our end.
Agreed. But we'll have us and Vibrant in the multi-regional ones.
Oh yeah. I mean, I switched sides for the Mario Fest so I could be with you too.
Because I think you said you were originally going to go Mushroom, but you might start just to play with
I was going to go Mushroom, but you, please someone get that bomb. Damn. Yeah, originally I was going to go Mushroom, but you, Vibrant, and Hyper all wanted to go Star, so I ended up going Star.
Yeah, I remember that. I was like, I don't care that, and I was like, I don't care I lost that Splatfest. I had a really good time in the end anyway. I collabed with you guys, and I collabed.
I'd rather have played with you guys than picked a slightly better theme anyway.
Exactly.
Hey, Joacamole, I hope I pronounced that right. How you doing?
Oh yeah, it was Wave 3. I didn't think about that. I forgot it was Wave 3.
Yeah, losing on Wave 3 isn't as bad.
Because you don't get penalized if you lose in Wave 3.
Hmm.
And going by both my collabs back during the Mario Splatfest, I was with Viper and Hyper back in Mario Fest, and I was with Mosh for a second one also in the Mario Fest, so I enjoyed both of those very much, and it's one of my most favorite.
Mosh?
It was one of my favorite Splatfests, even though I lost.
It was definitely one of my favorites because of the collab stream and being part of Bold Charity stream as well.
Oh, for sure. I could definitely agree with that one. Actually managed to get
basically collab. The actual Splatfest wasn't best. It was because I got so many collabs. I consider it one of my favorites.
Yeah, I got like I think 4, maybe 5 collabs during Chaos versus Order. I was with Undead. I was with Vian for a part of his special at the time. I was with Epi. Oh gosh, I can't remember who the last one I was with because it wasn't Viper because he was Team Order. It wasn't you because I just met you at the time. I think it was Undead unless I brought him up earlier. But I know I was with Vian and Epi through part of Chaos versus Order. A lot of people were on Team Chaos at the time because Chaos reigns.
The Gaming Minex, yeah, you can join. Just send me a subspace of friend request and we'll try and get you in the next game.
We'll make sure you get in as well, Riptide. You did send me a friend request earlier. I'll make sure you get in at some point. I got the
lovely.
I got the slosher. Bamboozler's not all that. It's not the worst weapon in this mode.
No.
Looks at Grisco's slosher from the distance.
But yeah, in the normal mode, Bamboozler is heavily outclassed by other weapons.
Right, especially now that main power-up is a thing.
Yeah. Yeah, whatever.
You know, like, I gotten adjusted to fighting people with main power-up, so I know how to work all around it. It was just annoying to deal with that first.
The Gaming Minx, my friend goes in the description if you need it.
Chaos was the pop. I honestly forget by how much, but I remember Chaos won the popularity.
I think it was about 56-58% roughly.
Something like that.
It was one of the few times the popular team actually won.
It was one of the few times. It was also one of the few times that it was a 3-0 knockout.
Yeah, it was a total wipe. It was a 3-0 win.
Yeah, it was 3-0 for Chaos. Well, part of what made me very happy with that outcome was it was like one of Pearl's victories with the high scoring.
Yeah, at one point Pearl was winning on, then they changed out the scoring. I think Marina won them all, or was it the other way around?
Yeah, Pearl won a lot of them with the old system, but then Marina won pretty much all of them with the crowd system.
Yeah, I don't think it was quite as bad in Europe, but I know in North America it got really bad.
Right, in Japan, Marina kept winning throughout the whole time.
Where's that last person?
Yeah, where is the last guy? I don't see him. Oh, there he is.
No! He was just about to save me!
Did the boss just eat the bomb that was about to save you?
It was about to fire at me, but the boss got him just beforehand.
No!
Damn.
That's unfortunate, and that was wave 1.
That hurts.
Losing those hurt.
You sent me a friend request to Gaming Minx. Alright, let me get it.
Someone
They'll probably kick me out.
Yeah, Gaming Minix says your friends list is full. Well, I've not had to deal with that issue yet.
It's full. Okay, it's almost certainly kicked me out now.
It definitely for sure kicked you out. Someone in my chat said, I thought you said Mosh instead of Moz. Moz Place. And what is this, suddenly Jaws or something? What? Oh, that's something I'm gonna be telling him when I go out with him again once he finishes his school stuff. Moz Place.
Yeah, the Gaming Minx, you should be able to get a spot. You should be able to send a friend request now. They really need a mass delete option.
There's got yeah.
I think you're getting raided by Vic Vion.
I'm getting the ding dong. I'm getting ding dong. There's a Vic raid coming in. I see cash in pocket, freeform fun posting. Yeah, we're getting raided by. Yeah, I'm getting raided by Vic. Yeah, I'm getting raided by Vic now. I think. Well, 2 people now at least. Yeah, here we go.
Yeah, Vic Vion's raiding. Yeah, hey Raiders, how you doing?
Hi Raiders. I'm with Speed today. We're doing some Wildcard Salmon Run today. How was your end of the Salmon Run games? You guys do well? I hear you guys ringing my doorbell. I'm opening it and inviting you inside. What's up, Raiders? JJ Games, welcome from the raid, the Vic raid. Should have sent me a friend request if you want to participate, if you've not done so yet. Welcome, welcome, welcome. We will try our best to get to everybody. Ding dong. Oh boy, I wonder who's at the door. If it's Vic ringing the doorbell, I will always gladly invite her and let her and her viewers in. And a friend of Vic's is a friend of mine. That's what I say anyway. Come on in and enjoy the show. How are you guys today? Does it look like...
Yeah, it kicks me out.
I'm not surprised it kicked you out. We're gonna make sure you get the last spot in here. And the code's updated. I'll put that in your chat real quick, mate. There you go. You can pin the new code. Screwmos, there's Mariam. Okay, you're in here. PVC Jack.
Alright, let's go. I'm ready when you are.
Yeah, I just started. Put the new code in your chat so you can pin it.
Have ya? Alright.
Just figured to let you know that.
Hey PVZ, how you doing?
Welcome, guys. Thank you for rating us, Vic. I hope we put on a very good show. We were just gonna redo the game with that because we lost in Wave 1.
Yeah. By a fraction. It was so close.
Yeah, it was like by a second. I gotta try Slosher. I will take friend requests after this match. Just be sure to let me know when you send me one, and I will get to them in between matches. It may kick me out. I will try my best to get to every one of you guys. Where's Miss Vic herself so I can give her a personal thank you for the raid? I'm actually happy with this Slosher. Set one. I will take it after this match, so hang on tight, gangster. We'll get to your friend requests when the match ends. We just started, I know. I'm sure you cleared up some space in your friends list too.
I've made some room in mine. I've just made some room in mine if anyone wants to send me a friend request as well. As long as you have one of us added, you'll be able to get in.
Yeah, as long as you have one of us. That's something else I picked up from Alpha. It's like, when we do like the quad collabs, it's like, they only need to have one of us added, not all of us. Since that'll give more room for viewers. If they only have one of us, I mean, if they have multiple, it's not the end of the world. It's just recommended they only have one of the streamers added to get more.
Most of our viewers watch each of us.
That's the other thing I was going to point out. Most of our viewers wind up watching each other. Most of our viewers wind up watching the both of us.
Yeah.
Friends, well, I'm glad you came here anyway. We always are happy to get new members to our community and welcome new faces aboard.
The more the merrier.
Yeah, that's definitely a trait, a phrase. That's really good. The more the merrier. Much like I said in
The more people you can get engaged, the more enjoyable they are. That's how I see it.
And much like I say in my channel trailer, I'm here to spread the good vibes. If you're here for that loves video gaming, Nintendo, and communicating and getting together with the community, then you are in the right place. Oh, we're down here.
Yeah, having a trailer is definitely... See, can you actually set it so, like, the trailer plays over before a live stream?
Yes, you can. You have to do that in your studio settings. You can...
Might look into that.
And you have to pick a video that is that is at most 3 minutes long. Channel trailers are usually like a minute to minute and a half anyway. I used to have it as my membership trailer video, but I'm like, I'll use my channel trailers because I've been getting a lot of new faces in my streams as of late, so I'm like, do that to encourage them to hit the subscribe button.
Nice.
And my new channel, and I did new channel trailer because that old one, out in like 2018, was so outdated.
Jesus, that was old.
I'm like, that is so outdated.
You didn't even know me at the time.
That was before I really knew any of the other streamers that I do today. I was using footage of Mayo versus Ketchup. It was that old. The first round of it.
I didn't even start streaming until like 2018.
So, I still hold a strong memory of Smash Bros. Ultimate's launch day being the day it broke 1,000 subscribers. I still hold on to that memory. And I think it's also really cool that the final character is the character I've been wanting for years, being Sora. It'll start with a bang and end with a bang.
I think they deliberately left Sora last.
For sure. And oh crap, we're just.
Oh great, it's only me, and I'm getting bombarded with a stinger. Where are you guys?
I'm at the basket. Oh, yeah, I'm right here at the basket.
I've got one here. That's good enough.
As long as one of us is safe.
Alright, we're through. Hey, there's Vic Beyond.
There's Vic herself. Hello, Vic. Welcome. Thank you for rating us. How did your Salmon Run splats go? Sister came in and you stopped streaming. Family time's important too. I'm gonna be spending time with my brother later tonight. Gonna be watching some Halloween stuff. He's super into Halloween. I'm super into Christmas. So it's his favorite time of the year. So gotta get a little bit of time with him.
I think Halloween's pretty big in America, isn't it?
I think so. Halloween is a pretty big holiday. In fact, Halloween is the second most grossed holiday, only losing to Christmas. Which, duh. Makes sense why Christmas is the most grossed holiday in sales.
Yeah, we're more into Christmas in the UK. Halloween, well, it used to be not that big, but recently it has gotten bigger. So like, up until a few years ago, trick-or-treating was virtually unheard of. Now there's decent amounts every year.
Yeah. Well, aside from last year because of obvious reasons, but trick-or-treating is a big thing, Halloween activity amongst the kids for today. And as you get older, people do like Halloween parties and whatnot, which are really fun. I just never really got out to do those. So like,
normally the only people who cared about Halloween was little kids and students getting drunk.
Yeah, pretty much. That's just what it's turned into over here as well. But we didn't really do any of that last year because of obvious reasons. Thank you again, Vic. If you guys don't know who Vic is, you're like living under a rock. But Vic is an amazing Splatoon streamer. Go check her out, please, please, please. She does amazing stuff. Go check her out. And like I said, if you don't know who Vic is and you're a Splatoon fan, you're like living under a rock. Give her the love, give her the support. Oh, she does.
That goes to people on my end as well. Goes to Vic some love.
Yeah, because after all, she did raid me today, and she definitely deserves the big thank you for that. She's always good. I try my best to be positive and full of energy.
Hey, let's go, we won.
And now I gotta take a bunch of friend requests, so I might get kicked out of the room. Link you guys to my social media and get my friend code real quick before I forget. There's my friend code and the boss gonna be giving my friend code and all the other stuff. Gotta head out to work. Bye. Thanks for stopping by, Aqua. We'll see you again soon. Should be live tomorrow in a surprise stream. My collab partner for tomorrow specifically requested to keep his identity a secret, so respecting his wishes to keep his identity a secret.
No worries, Vic Vion. We appreciate you.
Got the professionalism down more than you think. Try our best. I'll take all these friend requests. I know I got the room. And I'm assuming all you guys were fun to pick, right? So I will do that. Like,
It's kicked you out of the lobby, so space.
I'm surprised I'm taking like 3-4 friend requests. I'm gonna get as
All right,
many.
well, I'll just make sure a spot remains open for you.
Alright, thank you. What I think of the upcoming Splatoon 3? It's gonna be amazing, and it's gonna be a huge turning point for all of us Splatoon players, streamers and players alike. It's gonna be a big turning point for us. Yeah.
Alright, guys, our last spot is for subspace.
Alrighty, sounds good. Alright, okay. The squad is full? Shit.
Why? It's full. There's a spot open unless someone's on their way in.
I was confused because it said that when I tried to join. Let me try again. Black 3 drops everyone that's been around for Splatoon will finally eat. Agreed, Vic. Agreed. It's like Splatoon 1 was the appetizer, Splatoon 2 was the main course, and Splatoon 3 is the dessert. Fun fact, did you guys know that October 14th was National Dessert Day? I did not know that until I heard it on the radio on my way to work the other day. I was like, really? I never knew that existed. So I treated myself the other day to ordering some ice cream from a local Dairy Queen for National Dessert Day.
Nice.
Who's the best new character you've seen in the Animal Crossing Direct? I don't know all of them by name, but when I looked at the Animal Crossing cards, the robotic octopus, I think Cephalobot's the one's name, looks really cool. I like that one's design.
I may not have been able to get the initial hype for Splatoon 1 or Splatoon 2, but I'll definitely on the hype train for Splatoon 3.
Oh, for sure. I'm really excited for the Splatoon 3 when it comes out. I'm predicting a summer...
When I first played Splatoon 2,
yep.
I wasn't into the series as much as I am now.
Yeah, I'm predicting it's going to be a summer release, because we know January's going to go to Pokemon, and the spring, which is really March, April, May, is going to go to Kirby. So I'm thinking it's...
Kirby 3D actually looks really good.
I'm thinking it's going to be a summer game, leaving the fall and holiday to Breath of the Wild 2 and Bayonetta 3. So, we're not even at the end of the year yet, and we know all the major releases, or most of them, for next year, assuming we get no delays.
I'd imagine, I have a feeling Breath of the Wild is going to come towards the end of the year.
I got this gut feeling the Black Friday release is going to be either Breath of the Wild 2 or Bayonetta 3, because they're big games. That's what I think, at least. Kind of like how Pokemon's getting that this year. The Diamond and Pearl remake's coming out. As Diamond and Pearl...
Isn't there like a Pokemon Unite game that's very popular at the minute?
Yeah, that came out back in July. It's a pretty popular game. I personally enjoy it. I know it's not for everyone. I didn't care for it at first, but after it got a couple patches, I fell in love with the game. I haven't streamed it in forever, but I definitely know it's pretty big. And Pokemon's a big thing for me. I mean, it's not as big as Splatoon, but I definitely enjoy Pokemon. Go trying at some point. I brought this up earlier, Albert, but I still need to go hunting for Maple. I should do that one of these days before the update comes out in a couple of weeks. I already promised you guys I'd do a Luigi's Mansion 3 stream during Halloween weekend, and I don't want to back out on that. Played that game.
I've noticed a lot of people are streaming Luigi's Mansion 3 for Halloween.
I remember one year, I did the original Luigi's Mansion, a long play of it. 1 year later, Luigi's Mansion 3 comes out. Or like 1 year to the day, we get Luigi's Mansion 3.
I know one person who used to play Luigi's Mansion every Halloween as like religion, but then Luigi's Mansion 3 came out, and I think that threw a spanner into the works.
The one on the GameCube, right? I think that played.
Yeah.
I say, but I definitely love the Luigi's Mansion games. 2 is but I love the Luigi's Mansion series. I just haven't played it in a while before that day.
I really enjoyed Luigi's Mansion 3. I'd say that one's my favorite of the 3.
Yeah, I did enjoy Luigi's Mansion 3, but I definitely cannot get over the nostalgia for the one in the GameCube.
Understandable. I think the first game has the best atmosphere.
It really does. And it sets the tone. And it's rather difficult, too, because, like, the King Boo fight can be really tricky, where you're fighting the giant Bowser.
I always had a lot of problems because of trying to get the bombs to suck in.
Yeah. Like, whenever I kept on losing to that final fight when it said goodnight, always looked like Bowser ate me for dinner, because he sucked me in and go, with the chewing animation when it said goodnight and Luigi was falling over dead.
I've never actually played the original GameCube. I actually played the 3DS remake.
Interesting. I played the one on the GameCube back in the day.
The sucking was actually really annoying on the 3DS version. I don't know if it's any better on the GameCube.
I think the controls are rather solid on the GameCube.
GameCube was an underrated console.
It really was an underrated console. It was full of magical gems. That's why I'm hoping in the future Nintendo gives a option for us to play GameCube games on the Switch. That's just my hope, at least.
I'm hoping so. It'll definitely justify their price tag a lot more, that's for sure.
Because there's been rumors going on for quite a bit of time before the September Direct that we would be getting Boy Color games on the Switch, but that never came. I
would love to see Game Boy games on the console.
And oddly enough, the Game Boy and Game Boy Color was the handheld console I played the least. I didn't really get into. I did not get into the handheld stuff until the Game Boy Advanced, and obviously the and then the DS 3DS era came around.
I actually started off with a handheld. My first proper console was a Game Boy Advance, and then I moved on to the DS.
My first Nintendo console that I played was the N64 because I had a friend in like grade school that had Nintendo 64. But the first one that I had in the house was the GameCube. My brother got it for Christmas one year.
My first non-handheld console was a Nintendo Wii.
And I've been buying all the PlayStation consoles until then. I mean, I still play PlayStation stuff, but that was just a PlayStation kid until my brother got the GameCube for Christmas one year. And the GameCube had a really strong launch, a strong launch window. It had Smash Bros. Melee and the original Luigi's Mansion among its launch titles.
Yeah.
It's like the Switch really just had
some cracking games on there.
Where it's like the one on the Switch had Breath of the Wild as like the really only notable one. There were others, but the only one I remember, as a launch title is
Breath of the Wild is what got the Switch selling at the start.
It was the Switch. It was a pretty big launch title for the Switch.
2017 was a cracking game for the year it came and go.
Really?
Splatoon 2, Mario Kart Deluxe.
Mario Odyssey. Xenoblade Chronicles 2. That was the December game thing.
Breath of the Wild, even if I don't like it. Sonic Mania. 2017 was a cracking year for gaming.
It was a crazy year. And it was honestly it was, and Game of the Year for that year was between Breath of the Wild, Mario Odyssey, Persona 5, Horizon, and I forget the last game. But I was like, all these games are really good. I don't think we're making this quota.
I think we got a bit unlucky with where the gold thing spawned out.
And that's just what makes this a little difficult one.
Yeah. But it's not, we died on the final wave, so it's not the end of the world.
Yeah, it was the final wave. But like my friend from, what I mean by the N64 thing was, one of my best friends at elementary school had a Nintendo 64 and I played it at his house. I remember playing Kirby 64, Paper Mario 64, and Smash Bros. 64 at his house at one time. All really fun experiences, so I never got to experience a Nintendo 64 at home myself.
Nintendo may be aimed at a younger demographic, but yeah.
Exactly.
I mean, I'm in my I'm not gonna say my age, but I'm in my 20s and I still love the games.
Agreed. I'm not gonna give away my age either, but I'm around your age, mate. Time to rotate new players in here. And I know I added a few people from the Vic raid, so let's see if we can get new faces in here.
If we can get some of the Vic raiders in, that'd be great.
That'd be really cool. I took a lot of friend requests, but while you're doing stuff. So
because I know during one Salmon Run stream when Vic raided me, I tried to get Vic raiders in. It does help a lot.
It really does. I always gotta give the love to the people that decide to do raid us. They take the time out of their day to send their viewers over to help out smaller people like us. Simple and clean. That's the name of the That's the name of the Kingdom Hearts 1 theme song. Simple and clean.
Oh wow. And then Salmon Run!
Salmon Run!
Well, I mean, raids is power. Well, it's because of raids we're speaking to each other right now, so.
Exactly. Yeah, you and I first met each other because you raided me. I've been trying to go back to find the same stream you decided to go raid me at the end. I know it's one when you had a broken mic at the time.
Did I have a broken mic at the time?
Because I know you didn't have a mic on during that particular stream. I was trying to remember which day it was specifically. But I remember it was around the time Final Fest was first announced. Well,
It was between Final Fest and your birthday. I know that.
so it was probably like just after my birthday in 2019. I was gonna say 2018, but it was.
I seem to vaguely remember July the 7th, but don't quote that.
Oh no, not this mode. And
Oh.
we got 3 Grisco Sloshers. This is gonna be hard.
This is going to be a pain.
So as long as we get that,
The Grisco.
as long as we get
Things, I've also got the Stingray. I've got no last means of defense.
yeah, save that Stingray in case we get like mothership. Use it now, okay?
I was out of ink and salmonids were coming after me.
If you think.
Thankfully, we only need 13 eggs, so if we can just get enough and then survive.
At least this is wave 1 that we're getting this out of the way now.
Yeah. I got sandwiched.
I save myself.
Thank you,
I saved
whoever
you.
that was.
That was me. I'm distracted them by drowning.
Ah, thank you. Now they're after me. Where are you?
I'm right behind you. Right there. Thank you.
There you go.
Wait. I gotta do what I did last time and save myself some technique. And I'll save you while I'm down here too.
Nice splashdown. Got rid of the lot.
We start. Oh yes, definitely. The thing I come to accept about a lot of Nintendo games is pretty easy and charming to look at on the outside, but once you get into the lore, it gets dark and deep really quickly. Splatoon and Kirby are 2 perfect examples for that. Game looks simple.
Well, Kirby is like,
yes,
the game starts out really creepy. Once you get to the final boss, it can get really creepy.
really can. So in a way,
It's not right. You literally had people being dangled upside down.
yep. So it's
Horrific.
like Kirby. It has like battle gods in the past as final bosses of Kirby games. It's like Kirby has the powers to take on a god. I've played a lot of the older Kirby games. I haven't really played many of the new ones. Like the last one I really played was Turn to Dreamland. I think that was on the Wii. Even that had a pretty dark story to go with it. Quite a bit of ways into it.
Some of the stuff with Master Crown and what I did to Magaloy is pretty disturbing.
Right. Like, I still remember the lore to Kirby 64, and it's like with O2, I think the guy's name was. That was just a creepy final boss.
Well, even the penultimate level, I think it's called the Catacombs, the music is absolutely horrific.
It really is. But that's just one of the things that Gangster brings up another point. Marx as a villain is terrifying. And he's an iconic villain in the Kirby series because he's the villain in Kirby Superstar.
Yeah, well, his death screen, his scream when he dies is ear piercing.
Really is. And Marx became a boss in the World of Light campaign in the Smash story, Smash Ultimate story. So you should know who. So you should know who Marx is if you got that far.
Yeah, I know who Marx is. I didn't get very far in World of Light.
Yeah, I can see why it got very repetitive very quickly. But I struggled through to the end. The final level of the campaign, really good, but it was a drag to get to it. It was more or less like a boss rush of all the World of Light bosses. You could use like 3 characters. You have to fight all the bosses in one go, and then Galeeman, whatever the dark version of that guy's name is, at the same time. It was very chaotic for final level.
Yeah, if I wanted to play Smash, I'd just get the multiplayer up.
Exactly. That's what I do nowadays anyway. It's just like, I was just at the time, like, I might as well just finish the campaign. Oh, there's not much going on right now. At that one point in time. I just felt like doing it, but it got boring very quickly. But I powered to the end. But I cut the Smash with the multiplayer, like I said.
Well, hopefully Sora will bring some life back into the game.
Oh, you could definitely say he's bringing light into the game.
Hey! Because I know you were really I said you really wanted him, so I know you'll be back to that game, I'd imagine, for a bit.
I'll be back in Smash for a little bit. I did say I was going to stream the Sora update on Monday night, so I'm very excited for that.
I sadly won't be there then, but I hope you enjoy it.
There's no worries about that. I know you have a tough time making my Friday and Mondays because I can't start till late because I have work.
Well, at that point, I'm often asleep.
Yeah, you're off in Dreamland visiting Kirby and whatnot.
One day, maybe, I'll be able to fix that.
Yeah, someday, hopefully, maybe. We only need one more egg.
Yeah, we just need to survive. So we need those stingers dealt with. They're causing issues.
I'm not going to be the one to fight them because I have a charge.
It's me who's got to fight them. This guy.
There we go. GG no B.
What did I think of the upgrade Splatoon Direct? I loved it, the Minx.
Friends know about Kirby, the drawing event, but they don't know about the lore. Now, one of my close friends is a really big Kirby fan, and I didn't know much about the Kirby lore until she told me about it. I'm like, oh wow, this got dark really quickly. And everybody has their own games game series that they like. Not everybody's akin to, much like I'm a big fan of Zelda and you don't really care for, well, at least Breath of the Wild. There's
Breath of the Wild and Hyrule Warriors are the only games I've played, and like I said, Hyrule Warriors is one of my favorite games, and I didn't care for Breath of the Wild. I've always considered
the original
I'm more of a Mario person.
Fair. The original Hyrule Warriors was more off of SpeedInkling, can you let other people in the room, please? We try to rotate every match to get others in. I know you're new, so
Hyrule Warriors is more of a spin-off.
It's more of a spin-off. It takes elements from like Ocarina of Time, Majora's Mask, Twilight Princess, Skyward Sword, and Wind Waker. I was trying to remember all of them.
I mean, there's levels from a bunch of games in that. You got like levels from Ocarina of Time, Twilight Princess, and Skyward Sword.
Yep, including characters from all the games. Like Twilight Princess's main villain was Zant, Skyward Sword's main villain was Girahim, and one of the creepiest yet best villains I've ever played in Zelda history.
Zant and Girahim are both in that game. Simple, clean, you need to leave, please.
I know you're from the Vic Raid. We just rotate every match in Salmon Run to give players a chance to get in the room. Not to be mean, I know you're new, we just want to give everybody a chance to play. Not trying to be mean, we just want to give everybody a chance. That's all.
Yeah.
Oh,
I've been hearing a lot about that Squid Game.
Yeah, I've been hearing about that series on Netflix. I just haven't had the time to sit down and watch it.
I already know what happens in it.
I've heard of it. I just never had the... Okay, I definitely know that's a person from the Vic Raid, so let's go.
I've not seen that name before, so
yeah,
that's fine with me.
Yeah, I recognize that name from the Vic Raid because I took a few friend requests when she raided me. I've heard of the game, and not the game. I heard of that show, and it gets dark really quickly.
Yeah, it's basically I know what happens in the various games.
Yeah. Reminds me a lot of the Hunger Games.
I can see what you're getting at there, actually.
96, yeah, I've read the books and saw the first movie with my brother, so I kind of get where it's going from with that direction.
Yeah, but it just completely blew up the Squid Games.
It really did. The thing, and then like, I'm sure like some Splatoon streamers are like, I can't use Squid Game right now because of that series on Netflix that has totally no resemblance to Splatoon other than a name. I can see why they were like a little scared to do that name for a bit now.
Oh yeah, you die on this. I mean, if you lose on this game, you just lose rank. You lose on the other Squid Game,
you die for real.
Nice knowing you.
Yeah, I'm like, yeah, have a nice day. We'll see you in the next life if that were to happen. Would not want to sign up in the game for life or death.
I don't know if the people knew it was going to be a game to the death.
think your first video game fandom was Undertale? It's an interesting thing. I know the fanbase can get really toxic with that game. Like, I enjoyed the game for what it is. I just
Undertale just blew up.
really did. And, like, I appreciate the game for what it is, but I'm not part of that community because I know the fanbase
Undertale just blew up out of nowhere.
really did, especially with Delta Room now being a thing. 2 chapters in at least. There's still 3 more.
I mean, it got to the point where Sans costume made it into Smash.
It blew up that big. And it gave us a mega.
It was so big that it overshadowed Terry.
Thing. I think no, that came out with no. The Sans custom came out with Banjo.
Oh yeah, it did, didn't it?
Yeah, his custom came with Banjo. I remember Cuphead came out when we got Byleth.
Yeah, Cuphead definitely overshadowed Byleth.
Thing, and then we had Shantae when we got Kazuya. That was like the one pack of Past 2 I had like no opinion on. I just didn't care about Kazuya.
Well, the Mii costumes for that were basically, you're not getting into Smash, you're not getting into Smash, etc.
Pretty much. I was a little surprised. We only got 3 Mii costumes with the Sora pack coming up, and one of them was the Doom guy. So I'm like, oh, I'm sorry, Doom fans. I'm like,
Actually, now I think about it, I'm surprised we'd even get like a Crash Mii costume.
yeah, that's another surprising thing. But I saw somebody on Twitter.
No mention of Crash and Smash anywhere, that's surprising.
But I did see like a post on Twitter not long after that directive play. Now, Doom Guy and Isabelle could be fighting in Smash together because would turn on Animal Crossing came out at the same time, and there was like this picture back then of like Doom Guy and Isabelle holding hands or something like that. I was like, I forgot Doom Eternal came out on the same day as Animal Crossing. And there was like the day for gaming in 2020, considering everything that happened in 2020.
January and February were fine, it was from March onwards things became a pain.
It really was. March was the turning point of 2020.
Yeah, January and February were completely fine.
They really were. But the thing I did like about March of 2020, we got Animal Crossing.
Goodness knows how that lockdown would have been without Animal Crossing.
Yeah, we did talk about that a bit before we started stream together. It's like, could you imagine how the pandemic would have been if not for Animal Crossing and we waited till now to get the game? I wouldn't even be here. Still playing Splatoon or something throughout that time, but get burnt out much quicker and all that.
Well, yeah, when we were on lockdown, I don't know, did your state get locked down?
Yeah, we did. Yeah, we got put in lockdown as a state. I forget. Oh yeah, I remember the day because I got hired by my job the day before we got put in lockdown, so I remember that all too well. Talk about striking while the iron is very hot for that. If I never got that job, I'd still be without a job right now to this very day.
Yeah, trying to find a job in England is a nightmare at the minute.
Good luck trying to find a job for it. Well, it's better than it was before, but we did fight for chaos, and chaos we shall receive. It's not that. I was just not thinking we were gonna get that kind of chaos.
Yeah. If I ever get a job, I will definitely take it.
Like,
I'll leave it there.
Take whatever we can get at this point. More of my chatter saying Shantae's underrated, but I never got to play the games, and I heard of how good they were. Just never got the time to look into them. And there's just a lot of games I want to look into. Just the problem with being an adult and all that now is finding time. Play all these games.
I'm finding it very hard to keep up with my backlog, and games I like I said, I never got Sky Sword, and now it's not one of my priorities.
Exactly. The backlog just keeps getting bigger and bigger with new releases that keep coming out. So we don't even know if we're gonna get to everything in time anymore. Gosh, we just have one person left. Save us!
Let's go. Okay, we just need to survive. I'm getting the heck out of here.
Just run and survive.
Nah, I couldn't survive.
I gotta get rid of these stingrays because they're a problem right now.
Let's go. It's the stingrays that usually get me. Because their accuracy is so damn strong.
Oh, for sure. I don't know what triggers which one they aim for, but they're always a pain.
I think it's random who they go for.
I think so. But it's like every time when one of my specific friends joins a Salmon Run game, the Stingray always aims for her for whatever forsaken reason. She's like, why am I the Stingray magnet?
Yeah, I always considered the Stingrays to be the worst.
It's between the Stingrays and the Flyfish that's the worst, but the Flyfish can be worked around if you know what you're doing with them.
Flyfish on their own aren't that bad. It's when combined with everything else they become a problem.
The bosses, they do add up very quickly. Friend request real quick. Don't have any.
How much longer are we gonna be going for?
I think we could do one more game. I'm fine with however long we go. I just noticed the time. I was like, holy crap, how did it become... Wait, when
I've just noticed we're nearly at 3 hours already. Time went fast. Time went fast. Hey, Mink's got in. Let's go.
I'm actually curious, what did we been going for? To YouTube. I've been going for about 2 hours 40 minutes, so I got a little bit of time.
We can keep going for a little longer.
We could go a little longer. Because I just remember we started about 15 minutes late today.
Yeah, we started about 1:15. I think we've got about half an hour-ish.
About half an hour-ish, so I'm fine with doing a couple more rounds. I was like, oh,
yeah,
we're gonna
end.
Yeah, I was just like, oh, we'll end it there. I was like, oh, wait, we started late today. As things came up. Oh, well. Maybe we'll find somebody to go after for a raid after. Who knows? I don't remember what I honestly don't remember the tag we used in our raid last time. It's just been that long.
Some speed raid, I think it was.
Think so? I just have to go. I was
Rings a bell.
I was tempted to go back and check it, but I'm like, I don't have the time to do this. I'll do my plugs one more time.
Yeah, it was. I'm fairly certain it was some speed raid we used.
I think so. Just don't remember it. But if it does, but some speed does sound familiar to me now that we're looking it up. It
definitely sounds familiar to me. Well, some speed raid works for me anyway.
Yeah, that works for me too. It's just a bit of a combining of both our names. It's just been so long since we've done a one-on-one collab like this. Like we said before, it's kind
Hey, gangster, how you doing? Normally we have Vibrant join along as well.
Normally we have Vibrant. I like the idea we're starting to come up with like us, Vibrant, and like a random guest every so often to like spice things up, make things interesting and different. I like that idea we're coming up with.
Time Tiger, Epi, the one next week. It's all fun.
Yeah, we all got fun times ahead. I was actually considering getting Alpha as one of the guests eventually.
I would love that.
That would be amazing, because when I collab with Alpha, Vibrant rated me, it's like, who's Vibrant? And like, and I was just like, Alpha never heard of Vibrant. I'm gonna see if I can get this to change one day.
Alpha has rated me before. That's as much contact I've ever had with Alpha Star.
I actually...
He rated me on my birthday, ironically enough.
Oh wow, that's fun timing. I actually met Alpha through a collab I did with Cora and Malik at the time. So that's how I got to meet Alpha. So it's like the interesting worlds of collaborating with others. You get to meet new people. Gotta head out. Thanks for coming in, Riddler. I will see you next time. I got a surprise stream tomorrow. And then Monday I'll be doing Smash for Sora. I'm actually gonna be doing my schedule.
I haven't decided what I'm streaming tomorrow.
I mean, I want to talk about tomorrow's stream so bad, but I don't want to go against my collab partner's wishes at the last day either. We're both really excited for this. I just don't want to go against his wishes. He's gonna keep it a secret until we start. I'm like, okay.
I'm sure whoever it is, it'll be a lot of fun.
A couple people know who I'm with already because I trust them. It's just I can't talk about it publicly yet. But I'm really excited for this. It's something a little different from...
You may have told me and I've just forgotten then.
I think I did tell you, but you probably just went on the name. Got the eel.
Whatever. I hope you have a blast with whoever it is.
Yeah, same. And it's my first time collaborating with this guy too, so I'm just excited to see how things turn out.
I've got an idea who it might be.
I see. Thank you all enough for sticking around and watching the stream. Even just sitting in the stream and working is enough support as is. Running Sonic Lost World. Oh, that's something. speedrun some games in the past. It's just, I don't know if it's something I'll be doing all the time. I like doing long plays of all games, which is playing the game in one go. They're short enough to do it, but not long enough to be like, oh, I can't do this in 4 or 5 hours, something like that. It's not that bad. Plus, the older stuff I played a bunch, so I know the ins and outs of those older games. The fact that when I was a kid back then.
We'll have games we're nostalgic over.
For sure. Check out the studying. Well, if you're gonna be studying, I hope you do well with your... Hey! First time in a while I got the Brisker Flusher, and I still hate it.
I got a Splatling.
I'm happy. Yeah, don't disappoint me with the Splatlings, because you know how I like those things. Over this side.
Splatlings are the weapon class used the most in it.
It's the yeah, it's the class I use the most. I mean, I use other classes, but it's the one I'm most known for and I use the most. Like, I'm getting myself out there with Wellas, Blasters, Rulies, but the ones I use the most is Splatling. I like mainly use the slow-moving stuff, like Dynamo, Slosher. Those are like the odd classes, because I don't use Sloshers anymore as much. Those are just like the odd wild cards for me in that regard. Hold still so I can watch you. Thank you.
There we go.
Very well.
Ah, I got knocked in. We just need to survive. Thank you.
It died to the eel that was dying. What? Thank you.
GG, let's go.
Nice. Oh, that was wave 3. I thought that was wave 2 for a second. Nice work, guys. Let's go. Or whatever you want to do.
Justin up.
Actually, I gotta
just
go.
join, so I'm not that bothered if he wants to stay in.
Yeah, I don't have problems with that. Do you have any friend requests to take? I'm gonna check real quick for mine. I don't have any. I just double checked.
Oh, I did get one at some point, apparently.
Good idea to check in.
It's Salmon Run.
Yeah, he was in the room a little earlier. Uh-oh, you left out, but the room's still open for
It's getting late in the UK, so I don't want to shout too much, but yeah.
That's fair, that's fair. And that got a good rate target for us.
Oh, perfect.
We could do 1 or 2
Oh, I got kicked out, but I'll join back in.
Yeah, I think at this point anybody can come in since there's not too many people left. That's fine with I'm fine with 1 or 2 more, then we could just end it. We get our rewards.
Normally I like to end it on a win.
That's a good idea. Join in 1 moment already,
One of the
Angel?
things that infuriates me about that 100 times loss. Because if that was our last game, if we'd have won that, it'd have been such a perfect ending.
Yeah, that would have been the perfect ending to that Splatfest. That would have been the perfect ending. But what can you do? Is it possible to speedrun? I think it is. I just have not seen Pokemon speedruns. I know it's possible. I just haven't seen them. Like a decent time. I'll just say RPG speedruns in general. I don't know how that can logically be done if you gotta level up to a certain level, or get lucky and dodge all that boss's attack near the end if you're low level, something like that.
RPGs isn't really the kind of game I would have thought about speedrunning.
Like the games I typically would try to speedrun is stuff like platformers. Because those are like, you have to know the tricks to get around and do it effectively. Which
anyone can just join in now.
Anybody could, yeah, at this point, anybody could do that. Parents are old and they sleep early, so you have to. Well, thanks for coming by, Gangster. Thanks for coming in with the Vic raid. We'll see you again in the next stream. Thanks for stopping by.
See you later, Gangster Sausage.
So thank you for coming in. Anybody want to come in? Because I would rather not go recruiting for a random person.
Random are very, well, it's random. They're very hit and miss.
Random recruits are hit and miss. But about another 30 seconds. If we do all this game, we can call it our last.
Mm-hmm.
Does anybody want to come in? Anybody?
Anyone's welcome to join.
Even repeats are welcome to. Even repeats are welcome back.
Mm.
Make this a fun last round.
So we don't really want a random. Hey, Spiky on it. Alright, let's go.
Thank you, Spiky. I was just about to hit the button to go looking for a random, but we got somebody right as we were about to do this.
Good timing.
So perfect timing. Possible. I've not seen it, but interesting to know, Malibus. Interesting to know. I gotta do my social media plugs. Let me do that real quick. I'm gonna plug my Twitter and Discord real quick. I always gotta leave my plugs. Oh, up! I got the X-Slosher.
I got, me and someone else has got the Grisco Slosher. I don't know who the other one is.
Somebody got the Tetradulies.
Tetradulies aren't too bad.
It's not the worst weapon to have in this mode. Drowned!
You drowned already? Damn.
It's because one of the salmonids pushed me.
Yeah, I swear half the time the salmonids kill you more than the actual bosses.
I like the small fry, the chum. They're the ones that kill you 90% of the time.
Yeah.
I was as good as dead as soon as I saw that.
Oh no! Where is everyone? Guys!
I'm at basket.
Please don't get one of those bombs. Thank you. Thank goodness I didn't have the stingray or we'd be dead.
Ow. Got the quota.
Honestly, I'm not bothering it about other eggs. I just want to survive.
I just want to kill the bosses.
Especially after that scare earlier.
I'm just trying to kill the bosses that are a pain, like the stingers. Save Spiky.
Let's go.
Wave one surpassed.
I think the fact we all like Grisco Sloshes was a bit of a problem there.
I think so. Oh, I got the basic charger.
I got the jet squelch, so I can work with this.
It's not the worst thing to have. But they're over on this side.
The closer you can get them destroyed to the net, the better, because it's less distance to carry the eggs.
Nothing wrong about that one. It's just a little bit of travel time on the eggs. Oh dear, we got like a bunch of stinkers over here.
I've got one of them out. I should get two of them out.
There you go.
Oh, there's another one over this side now.
Okay, the boss is following me. Come here. The thing I like doing with the boss is I like to follow you. I like to move on to the basket and just throw a splat bomb in the mouth like that. Because that's easy 3 eggs right there.
Yeah, absolutely. We've got the motor, we just need to survive.
Perfect. Oh. Oh, I was sandwiched between the punches because Shum, I couldn't get out.
Oh, I just got an egg in time.
Timing.
Let's go. Hopefully we can win this round.
Let's go. Got head outs up. This is actually the last game, Darken. Oh dear, I'm bamboozling. Is this a cannon wave, maybe?
Oh, lovely. I don't think we've had one. Yeah, it's the cannon wave. I don't think we've had one all stream, so that's cool.
Yeah. Ending it with the cannons. I'll be cannoning because I got a bamboo stick.
Yeah, fine.
You gotta head out. Dark, thanks for stopping by, and we'll hopefully see you later.
I love the cannons as well. I was so happy. Well, I was really happy Cannon Fire Pearl was coming back in Final Fest.
Oh, well, we got every single shifty station in Final Fest, so I was really happy with that one. I remember a lot of the early shifty stations were but to you for a while.
It's when they started incorporating gimmicks from the single player that got interesting.
Like, the first one to do that was, I believe, the Spreaders, but I know you didn't really care for that one. Zona Class was really cool the first 2 times, but after a while, it's like, I know what the Invisible Floors are, it's not gonna be a surprise anymore.
Just, the Invisible Floors didn't work well as a gimmick.
I really still love, the first one I fell in love with and still love today is the one with the cannons, Cannon Fire Pearl. I love that one.
I love Cannon Fire Pearl. A bit basic in design, but the cannons are really fun.
Yep. And also kind of fitting I say love because I was introduced in for the North America side, the Money versus Love Splatfest, and I was on Team Love.
We had Gurking versus Gurk out.
Yeah. Japan had a theme on the manga at the time.
I've heard some good things about the manga.
I started to read the manga, but I haven't been able to sit down and read it for quite a while. I think the manga's pretty good. What the heck killed me? Flyfish?
I think it was a flyfish.
I didn't even see the
GG,
missile until I died. I'm gonna separate the one way I know how. Drowning.
GG.
I'm sure you saw me just jump in there and drown.
I just saved you, buddy.
Like, I just saved you and you're gonna go drowning on me? Why, buddy? Why? That's what you're thinking right now. Might as well call the whole army. Yep, more or less, might as well just call it the army.
So, we stopping there then, or are we doing some more?
Yeah, I think we could. Yeah, I'm fine with stopping here. I don't have a problem with just.
Yeah, let's stop here.
But I figured we should go
anyway, guys. We are gonna raid someone.
Yeah, I figured go claim our rewards at the thing. That's something I like doing at the end, checking my rewards. I mean, it's no benefit, but I want to see anyway what I did get. I just get a bunch of money, which I don't need because I'm maxed out on money.
I'm already maxed out on money, lol.
Yeah, we're maxed out on money, but it's like, that's one thing, I think I brought this up before, but one thing I really hope in Splatoon 3 is more ways to spend your money. Because once you buy all the weapons and the gear the first time around, there's like no need to use your money anymore.
Yeah.
So like, use money to buy ability chunks or something, so you can work on your gear perfection even more. And something to spend your money on after the weapons would be nice. I got a bunch of these to go through yet. But I got the link. I'll send it to our DM as soon as I finish this thing.
Yep.
These are there. This is the last page, thank you. Splatoon 2 single player. I actually remember doing a speedrun for the Octo Canyon challenge a few years ago. I forget my final time, but that was back when I was just doing the giant Splatoon 2 grind. I remember speedrunning Octo expansion 2 years ago. It was really fun. And there you are,
There,
mate.
got all the rewards sorted.
Got all our reward stuff figured. I got our target. Here's the link. I'm gonna send that to you, and then we can figure out our tag and all that.
I thought we were doing sub-speed.
Yes, sub-speed. We could do that. We could do a sub-speed.
Hey, the game. Thanks for hanging out the game, Minix. I really appreciate that. But we're about to go on a hashtag subspace raid. Sub-speed raid, sorry.
So let's do that. Let me post the link in my chat before we forget. You see if that's in your chat as well. Do you have the link that I sent to our DM?
Yeah, I've got the link. I've copied it.
Alrighty.
I'll post it in the chat when we're ready.
Ready? I think we're ready. I just gotta copy the channel name in case the link doesn't work for somebody from my chat. Cause like I don't know why the links sometimes don't work for mobile users. Here's the link. We're gonna go raid our friend Jackajin. He's doing Splatoon 1 surprisingly, so he's going back to the old school days. So I figured we'd give him some love. Some figure give him the love, and perfect timing because you're talking about like I don't know this guy really, so I figured perfect timing to get you to meet him a little bit. He's a really chill dude, so I think you'll like it.
I have raided him before.
So let's go raid. Let me plug in my social media one last time for you guys. I honestly gotta thank you for doing this collab with me.
Thank you, I had a blast.
I had a very fun time doing this. Just realized my Inkling and your Octoling are dressed almost the same. Well, minus our headwear. Our shirt and shoes are almost the same.
Yeah.
I was just looking at that, I was like, interesting. We have... It's not the same thing, but very close to it for our hat, shirt, and shoes. Obviously, we're wearing our...
Yeah, well, I'm wearing my traditional red Tentatek tee.
Yeah, you're traditional. I'm always seen wearing the crown whenever I'm doing a stream at the end.
Yeah.
So let's go give our friend Jackajin a sub-speed raid. I'll see you guys tomorrow for a surprise stream that I don't want to spoil just yet. You guys don't know what it is by tomorrow afternoon. So, was there...
I don't know what I'll be streaming tomorrow. Maybe Mario Kart. I don't know.
What?
I'll decide tomorrow.
I hope you have a fun time with that. So please go sub to me or sub to me and Speed if you guys have not yet. We both would really appreciate if you did. Because we had a very fun time. So, I guess without further ado, we'll wrap this up. See you guys again next time. Thanks for stopping in.
Thanks for watching the stream, guys.